I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always. I don't want peace. I want problems always.
Teachers are suffering. Teacher trainees are suffering. Nurses are suffering. And nursing trainees are suffering. Patients are suffering. Students are suffering. Traders are suffering. Pensioners are suffering. Drivers are suffering, contractors are suffering, civil servants are suffering, and farmers are suffering. Fishermen are suffering, and industries are suffering. Artisans are suffering, and kayaye are suffering. The disabled are suffering, and men are suffering. Women are suffering, and children and Ghanaians as a whole are suffering. Yeba hano yebesi toilets amamu yebesi toilets in all yebesi 8-unit toilets 8-unit toilets 32 toilets in all ama the people of Agogo. Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa Usorina uko toilet uya obejare enyasa
Mukuto kumanje for that matter. Itawo no go on paper. She itawo no go on the ground. No friend about it. Look at you about she in the implementation. There are two things: implementation and what do you call it? I will not go by me on the ground. So they get behind me, and if you're short cutting, ground breaking. So what is the difference between ground breaking and short cutting? You want me and get block after and get knife cutting instead of short cutting. We're going to what we call it blade cutting. You have launching. From launching there, we go to what? Commissioning. From commissioning, we go to a scissor cutting. We have a short cutting, or ground breaking, or knife cutting, or blade cutting. There's one who you now. We have a short cutting. Never really can see. We have a knife cutting or blade cutting.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa ende ye meka bia kire na mani abre akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa ende ye wonwene ho nitiri kutu se bentwa ende ye meka bia kire na mani abre akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa ende ye wonwene ho
wey the prof din dey say
Sikana she. Sikano ashe. Sikana she. Sikano ashe.
Nkwasiafo pa ma Jimmy MPP for Jimmy me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
As in the womb, we are in contact with Israel for I enchebia ye biemu ya the first ambassador no okono second ambassador ye starting negotiations ye kobu wailing war na kakra okay na ya de abek fry and wailing war na ye si wailing war na man na authentic wailing war within our biblical garden. It will be $500 ewo Nigeria. No person ko Israel ko bompaye. Master intimate trying to take it. I'm fan of Obama.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bia kire na mani abre. Akofo wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
Are not independent. The judges are not independent. When they are selected, they are, they have to kowtow the line of the person who empaneled them.
So you are trying to say that the decision to pass 120 is...
No, when students go to court, they will lose. And they will lose because the judge who will hear the case will be told what to do.
But I mean,
the judges.
An independent body.
Yes, I know under Article 127 of the 1992 Constitution, independence of the judiciary is guaranteed. I'm telling you, as a lawyer and as a former director of the law school, that when the General Legal Counsel is taken to court, the judge who hear that case may not, be all that independent. So if students decide to take the General Legal Counsel to court 100 times, they will lose 100 times. The judge who hear the case is not going to consider the matter in controversy based on the available evidence in front of the judge. So the judge will do what he's been told to do, or she has been told to do.
Does that indicate that judges in Ghana are not independent?
In political matters, in legal education matters, I am saying that they are not bold. They are timorous. They can't bite. They can only back. Quote me. Then when they go to court, the chairperson of the council is also the Chief Justice. Therefore, the chairperson of the council will select the judge to hear the matter against the General Legal Counsel. Do you think you will win?
Nitiri kutu se bentwa. Endi America bia kire na mani abre. Akofo ado wutiri kutu se bentwa. Endi e wonwene ho.
I was very young. Since I started preaching, or since I was born to this earth, I haven't slept with any woman before. I am purely virgin. Because of this, when I pray to God, it goes straight to God. Okay. And God answers me directly. It's not easy. I'm a purely virgin. Since I was born, I haven't slept with any woman before.
Train seriously. Train na so Tibe fence so deshe. Omo Europe, UK ni Holland ni do munim. Trade fence so ni ade enche kra. Misa na do de fence so no. But me also do fence so na se. Di e kwa no.
Eurostar.
Eurostar, yes. Yeah.
From London to France.
Me no kaze si ya no. Akaka no mo wi.
Nkwasiafuo pa ma Jimmy young people for Jimmy me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party. Nkwasiafuo pa ma Jimmy young people for Jimmy me who be stupid people. I don't know why I belong to that political party.
And then men say omre. And so foot wa oma me no. And say na wokan say asante mankai. Say ebedia dance ye pefe na obiate. Ejuma Abraham me ye mampanyi me ye wasante manmu. And yes me be boss say my 1,000 and something projects. We chips compounds and kan ho. And Juma district assemblies aye and kan ho. Sebi ajana bia and kan ho. We in Juma nkasa Abraham ye o mampanyi ye. Nana bebre so wadaworma. Otayechi nti ne etimi ye san nyuma nyina. Enti me bono baako ne dikan eye edwa eye fe wo West Africa hi nyina sa adwa ne bi ni ho e wo kuma se ha kejetia market. Nana if you are yes Itafo market Yes, ya Sawasi market. Yes, ya Tonsu market. Edwankwa no. Na Eba hospital. Yes, shall say AC Sewa hospital. Afari military hospital. Formina hospital. Bekwai hospital. Nina ewa Santimemo ha. Oba Akwanya Asawasi town roads. Swami town roads. Tafo town roads. Kenya Sea roads. High School Junction to Janasi roads. Bomso to High School road. Kote to Aiduasi to Campus roads. Emena to Bwedi. Apromasi to Ejiso. Bonray Junction to Bonray road. Aprede to Parkoso. Tikrom Bawo road to Antwa roads. Bekwai town roads. New Edibiasi town roads. Bonfa Junction to Isiwa road. Bekwai to Isiwa road. Kumawu to Drombonsu road. Tepamanfo to Subriso to Fanti road. And we are quite a few nine. Yeah, ewo Asante Maimoha.
The thing you show them where they know they see ya. Clean them back, right them again, then show them. Show them, oh, show them. See ya. The money you define, no, nobody they see how you they bro. You get the money. Show them. Definitely, then go talk say you go pass somewhere. Show them. The CBINC. Show them. Just show them.
French ni wọ́n sẹ́ ya isaransa jọrìí.
C'est ici comme ça rien.
Yemo.
C'est moi qui commence là-bas. C'est propre nos paix.
Nos paix en paix.
En paix ici?
Yeah, je vois.
Oh, je vois rien. Je vois rien. Mais n'y a pas.
Oboy French side, no should now boy. Also, French no Togo.
Togo kakre bi a French. Pourquoi?
Mais c'est Adou vient en France, tu vas apprendre le français bien parce que là-bas il y est.
What? Mais c'est Adou qui est French.
When you say
passe what? Wo so ya na What?
Bien merci.
Quoi papa s'en fait?
Tu es derrière
ma maman le parle.
Ma maman le parle. C'est moi ici. C'est moi ici. Tu parles trop. Tu parles trop.
Bonjour, ça va? Bonjour, ça va?
Bon arrivé.
Bonjour, ça va?
C'est passé par là, c'est la ta femme prévue.
Dis-moi, c'est le pied, j'avoue.
Ça vous ici? Tu as le poulet.
Je suis à la peau.
C'est la sans patron.
Sans patron là.
Chatsum, Paramount Auto Pays 104.3 Nini 100.9 and okay 101.7 Nina our ship house Abeka and cry here.
Asantman Tamusu take a say live. Oh hello 101.5 FM and don't despite Abrosan Cassim. Afe can who say Casio bet to me a share our YouTube at Despite Media and Afe Facebook Live Peace FM online. Oh share so now like now share now follow Sape Pepe Casio you me quack a semianu and also your sne and say everywhere you go there for you and Afe from Ghana Limited also better electronic appliances na I wanna see Afe nya Brennet take Casio na paso Kasia Munsem Ebenezer, you turn a man cobrecum west in Pessoa Soa, and my fabrics and when you're so acco. Sana Premantamun so was seen social front action in Sembi April. After a year, I see a granny and lawyer day at the Cassia, Abram, I am me, Vimlady of your crack, had you been to alias Quabrecom for many years. I joy a wedgie. After a yense Cassia Munsem and Cassa. Peace news in Samaya, yes, I can't and say, see a ton of Monco Brecken West men cinema. I'm a friend of her school from color, and I'm a frank to a branson when I am so acco. Now, way now, men seem swap for, and then some better just say, I buy up a more dear SC and any be, I'm a one and one at all. Ye Fibrecum West. Yanin some no swa near where I permanent na was in social mofrano extrometre and to so cool SHS a war Ghana Hanu saying na a permanent mofrano essay
wasi social ne mu da ho pa nti won ani agye
ane ye da nyame ase se ne de apobi mpim ne mu da ho ma emofre e fa se da me achechefo ne awofo
ane afia ma me fa adwenkyerɛ ne bi mbra adwenkyerɛ me fafi Peace FM online our Facebook ahono na official Jeffrey say enne mo ho aye fe yie pa na adwa ye buaje uduku yidie asemo
kind courtesy of
asemo na we so say appointment die na kire say ene ye pa ma mo frey na fe ba ku so say ya ane no ene mo frey mo ani age
yo emreninti afia adoye ntwaso ha ya na afia de kasie asi ye fast da ma ya boafo is a chocolate drink MTN and a cup from Ghana Limited
ye na de kasie be so mo aya me adoye buaje mi ni minua
Family dey feel okay haja bintu alias
Sikana Sikano ashe.
All right, it's exactly 2:30 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's definitely 6:30 in Ghana. My name is Kevin Taylor. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. Welcome to the most authoritative, most listened to, most informative platform on the planet right now, with all due respect / State of the Nation address. My name again is Kevin Taylor. My producers are called the Ghost Team. We are streaming on so many platforms. We are in 22 African countries, including Ghana. If you have a phone, you can watch us live. You have an iPad, you can watch us live. If you are on multi-TV or you have a multi-TV decoder, you can watch us live at home. And also, if you have any gadget that is that can take any internet access to internet, you can watch us live this evening. We are streaming live on Loud Silence TV, on multi-TV. On multi-TV, search for Loud Silence TV. On multi-TV, search for Loud Silence TV. We are also live on YouTube. On YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. YouTube, search for Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are on Facebook. On Facebook, our main page is With Audio Respect on Facebook. With Audio Respect on Facebook. On the same Facebook, you can search us on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Loud Silence TV on Facebook. On Twitter, we are blazing. On Twitter, search for @DueRespect. We are streaming live on Twitter. On Twitter, search for @DueRespect. We are also cross-posting on some platforms this evening, and they are all Facebook platforms. Our main platforms are Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page is picking us live. Benjamin Wayo Mahama's page. Like the page, follow the page. Every time we are live, you're going to get a notification that we are live on Benjamin's page. We are also live on Ghanaian Citizen TV live on Facebook. Ghanaian Citizen TV is picking us live on Facebook. NDC TV is streaming this show live. If you are a follower of NDC TV, you should get a notification right now to be part of the show. One Life Invest Strip is also picking this show right now on their page. One Life Invest Strip is also picking us, and also Honorable Joseph Lamine is also picking this show live on his personal page. This show is With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin Taylor. Today we will be discussing the law. We will be discussing what will happen at the Supreme Court tomorrow in Ghana. It's all about Opuni, the trial, Opuni's trial. We will be discussing it. We will be talking about Justice Hunyuga. In fact, you remember this judge. He's the same judge who actually went public to tell his constituents or his followers to vote for Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo before election 2020. He is the judge who was presiding over the Opuni and Agongo trial. Today we will be discussing the issue. It's back again on board. The Attorney General, Godfred Dame, has decided to go back to the Supreme Court to tell them that their decision initially to change Jackson Hunyuga from misconducting himself and also showing signs of bias, the Attorney General, Godfred Dame, thinks that that decision from the Supreme Court wasn't in good taste. Today, the Supreme Court have decided to add 2 judges to the original panel, that is 7. I'll be taking my time to let you know the profile of all these men who will be sitting tomorrow to decide whether Justice Jackson Hunyuga should go back and sit on that case or preside over that case, or should sit aside for a new judge to take over this case. This is a delicate issue. I tell every single individual watching me this evening that it's Ghana first. We will be taking our time to break it down for every single individual in Ghana to understand the issues, so that when you go anywhere and they are discussing it, you will have a clear idea of what to say, or how to also contribute when it comes to the Opuni Agongo trial. Tonight we will be doing what we call the shredding of the legal hitmen. The caption on our poster today is "The Legal Hitmen to Help Odame." There are 2 men who have been added to this panel. Are they the hitmen to make sure Odame, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, and this government get their way through? This case has been hanging around. Today, we will be taking our time to let you, the ordinary Ghanaian, have an idea of what is actually or will be transpiring tomorrow in court. And you bring Oshami Abidin Eddie Kevin Ekobedu Taylor show way your friend with all due respect extended version / State of the Nation, because President of the Republic Otukwankra show way no share. Oko CJ Fia show way no share. Oko ex-president Forinina Fia show way no share. Oko Etitiri Omo Ghana and yenye your friend the street boys. Yen so ye hustle on the street. Trot for ye hairdressers. Store getting this is the channeler almost share because and they can cre actually to me. And you bring Jumadia ya be church nsemu ni nyina say yakopie eye Supreme Court e die na esi wo ho eye Mr. Opuni na oye kuku board panyini make us say ochina obesa akopie Supreme Court na ade ntina akopie Supreme Court eye MPP aban eba so no ye de Mr. Opuni ekogina court say time na oye kuku board panyini no nsika bi efa ne nsase dwirim bi ko so sebio mfie nnie omako court omaba insembe pie mu say eye judge a ote asem no so a odi Opuni ene agongo asem yi no judge no okire nyoma bi say na odi asem no chia no sebio na wafa no ho adwene say sebio obebu asem no etia Opuni insembe bre eba so a eye Opuni lawyers erezi anaso omaka kire judge say judge de ekoso die sebio tinitine no ansa ne akoenim judge a friend Justice Hunyuiga ebu ne nigu so nti ema eye Opuni lawyers no etamasem no eko Supreme Court say sebio judge ote asem no so no oya nyoma bi a ekire say wafa no ho adwene obeso obu asem no tia eyen na Supreme Court ede nipa enum nipakuo num a omya judges etnase na omotenase no ebesi say emumiensa epene so say from in some esi omuni no ekire say Justice Hunyuiga na Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo e promote no ede ne call Supreme Court abra akoye campaign man no e wo ne kurom no omo say anka ontwe ne ho ensi nchen na anka judge foforo embeto so ende eye Attorney General Godfrey Dame abase onte ase say asem no ohia Justice Hunyuiga na ema ne betena so because ono enko ne judge a obetuma di asem no ema ono Godfrey Dame ene abanwe akoma tomuyem ende eye Supreme Court ede nipa mienu judge mienu abeka enum no ho say eye Odame ababeka kire mo say asem no onte ase yensa nchechire mu biem no na eye imuaye na onyaye no ne ninje ho no Supreme Court Chief Justice da no ode nipa mienu judge mienu asaka ho say oma ye nso ochina ye fra bi review ensem na omkan na omubu atene say eye judge no entranche no almost akwa hwe asem sebio attend no mubu ye na attentre ne ana ochina 7 members will be sitting down to discuss this ombehwe se yebeko enim Hunyuiga ene sade beba ana se yebefa judge foforo manaba and Godfrey Dame asma okan nyina se adekodie ntia ohia judge Hunyuiga e wa asem we mu no ene se onim se yekofa judge foforo ba sika se ye yebesa start asem nyina efri bibia sa start efri scratch into on de ogitum se anke ensamfa judge Hunyuiga na abra onim bone a Hunyuiga edi ende nwumre midwumedia ebedin wa hanom omombo mechidom ye from the ghost team yatena se yedwudwam ye yinipa omobetena asem yi so eye ochina no judge 47 yi ye beka ebimu akobekọ asem akiro ye be kirekire nsem bim ye bekọ asem nim ye be magana fo nyina ehunu kura dem se judge fo asebi omte asem no so no omde no kura tu yi a ye behu se no kura da yi anase so omoye kokọ asebi a Ghana fo beti midwumedia wo se midin wa han se me kirekire nsem kiro be de kra tatato me kirekire mu pensem mu magana bia Ghana ni bia tene ho ase se ne be ya ochina no asem we ba ye nyina ye ka ye nto sebe ya kanokre no ama nokre ato o sebe bia nokre da bidin Eddie Kevin Ekobedu Taylor show we your friend with all due respect extended version and there the slash account your friend State of the Nation because obiara owo Ghana amanone Africa Asia Europe and America no omu nyina aja akonwa and the omoba betie nokre akire nokre ye beka akire Ghana for ye kan wa hade bia say ye kan nokre akire tumi dwumadie egum empranan de die nim no your friend hello segment eno na oma sebio omo hwe me no
every ewiase afa na nyina no ye from ebusua because omo adwene say no kre enom beka akire to me no kre de omo pe nti ye from ebusua they are family mes chia kakra bi na yakoyenim de dot mienu eno ne friend the social media segment eno ene call akosi broni tintan so I friend no internet ne so no amansen tintan no so no yakofa nsema call Paulo call Pele be chirichiri mu chiro yakọ Facebook yakọ Instagram yakọ all the social media platform akofa nsema and they twegu ye asebio kasebo ne ka nsiebo a call so a na wani abre a na want me anti ase ebi mu a na no kurewum ebi so ha na wadwuma ya pakesene dwuma dia mbedi no han say the social media segment no eye nsema call so enda sebio waso ante no mecha akofa ni nyina ba achirichirim ema wato ho ase oman ne yebu na sebio enyam ponche ene ye ka omo so the tosom yansa ene fe no speaking truth to power. That is the editorial of the day. And no any be Supreme Court. Opuni any agongo trial no. And the Godfrey Damise on a dear Chiane Chin a ye judge Hunyuga and dinde Judge Justice Jackson Hunyuga on one openo a ye auneni Brema Sibio or Tina case so a masal for 2 me also the two abano ya Jeffrey Omunsem. And the meso me Brema I'm for him some yauni kakra me Lebanese nikakra madam for be frame the black Lebanese e bi muso sem ye Burkina kakra Togo kakra wum betra santimemu mini anu bebre asante for Sebio Messiah Fantini be abrodini me ankasa me Ghana ni a Sebio meti Hausa kakra te French kakra ena me aso no me nipa bia meni ankasa din Sebio asama ode insam emfie edubeka no be the minute ba ko beka because aha ya kan okre eche to me into woni mobi na show na me hwe no call a sister to call a sister call a brother to call a brother frenia from wafa from nua ba se Kevin Taylor ode the ghost team ne yaba de ne yaba ye be kirechirem ye be dwudwum ye be kan okre akire to me bidin e de Kevin Akobedu Taylor show we with all due respect extended version bi twam ho aba ye ba ye da agora hye so. Welcome back to the show. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. My name is Kevin Akobedu Taylor. We stream live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 2:42 p.m. U.S. East Coast time. It's definitely 6:42 in Ghana. Thank you very much for staying. Let me say hello to a few people and then we can do the do. Yabadie neaba na and then Monday inibreba abano and then wa onko call to that mensro my baby na maba mechichi medwum emobia ehu de ekoso. Memo yemu hwehwe Sebio udi kind wo police station and just say oh wasam na ede dwumade be di no hande obia benya ne share be just salanam no obia benya ne de e akọ. Let me say hello to a few people on YouTube. How many likes are we we are doing 399 likes on YouTube. That is not good. We need to do 1K before we can officially start tonight's show. We need to do 1K on YouTube, 1,000 likes before we can start the show tonight. We need to do 1,000 likes. We are doing somewhere around 400 likes, which is low beneath us. My producers will not allow me to start the show officially if we don't get the 1K likes. On YouTube, I can see Ibrahim Anas watching me this evening. Thank you very much, Ibrahim. I can also see Robert here. Eko Anamwa Mills is live on YouTube. I can also see Kulimens. Francis Aidan is watching me this evening. Gifted is live on YouTube. Let me see something here. Okay. Mama Get is live on YouTube watching me. Paulina Bridget is here. Kwame Bedu is live on YouTube. I can see Joanna Woover watching me on Facebook. Abimak Angel is live on Facebook. Lawrence Adiwozi is live on YouTube. Abimak Angel is back again. Ajwa Manyo is my love on Facebook. Good evening, Ajwa. Chidi Chara lives LSTV no size. Thank you very much, Chidi Chara. Clement Ofori Kakari is live on YouTube. Emmanuel Danyan is live on YouTube. Jamal is also watching me. Grace Kumado is live on Loud Silence TV. Vincent Mensah is on Facebook. What is happening here? It looks like Facebook is quite slow. Oh, it's just me. I'm seeing too many YouTubes here. I'm not seeing enough Facebook. Okay, Mamland Haruna is live on Facebook. Mohammed Tony is live on Facebook. Kujo Emmanuel is live on Facebook. Martin Boache is representing on Loud Silence TV. I can also see John Anafo live on Loud Silence TV on Facebook. Brian is also watching me on Facebook this evening. Good evening, Brian. On YouTube, so many people. Helen is on YouTube. Isa is on YouTube. I can see Zen Garozi live on YouTube. Stephen Dominion is live on YouTube. Rose Shatter is live on Facebook. Joseph Fojo is live on Facebook. Let me go back to YouTube and see how many likes we're doing. We're doing 529 likes. Still, we are not there yet. We need to do 1K before we can officially start tonight's show. We are doing 533 likes on YouTube, which isn't encouraging at all. We need to do, I'm trying to get something out over here. Anna, Miniswa, Wedja, yeah, to a year to be free. Hey, Anna. Hey, media, I don't know. Yeah, we started to get gray hair. All right, so I can also see 548 likes on YouTube, which isn't so encouraging. We have 1,400 people watching us right now on YouTube. Inti, we need to get the 1,000 likes before we start tonight's show. On YouTube, we are not doing the 1K. We are doing 571 right now. We need to do 1K before we can start tonight's show. It's 2:45 p.m. It's definitely 6:45. Let's do it quick. Family, on YouTube, let's make the 1K official. And then on Facebook, let's like and share the show till it gets to the last person. We need to make sure every single individual around the world, Ghanaians, people around the world get to know about this show. So it's very, very important that we share. If you are on YouTube, if you are on Facebook, with all due respect page, share the show, like the show. If you are on Loud Silence TV page on Facebook, share the show, like the show. If you are on Benjamin Wayo Mahamas page, share the show, like the show, as well as Ghanaian Citizen TV. So try and share the show, like the show, so that we get a message across. We are doing 624 likes. We need to do 1K before we can officially start tonight's show. Tonight, we're entering the Supreme Court. Tonight, we will be entering the Supreme Court. In some wouldn't say about the idea in Samaba and their Monday into Yendi Agro. We are doing 642 likes on YouTube. Still not enough. 642 on YouTube. Still not enough. We need to cross the 700, 800, 900, 1K. Then we can officially start today's show. Let me see something on Facebook. Then I can come back and take care of the YouTube likes. Okay. It's looking like Facebook is slowing down. I'm not seeing the Facebook right now. Let's stay on the YouTube page. 667 likes. We need 1K likes. If you are watching me right now on YouTube, it is very important that you like the show. We are doing 668 likes. We always start the show after we've been able to make our 1K likes. So we need to get to 1K and then we can officially start tonight's show. We are doing 676 likes right now. 676 likes right now. We need to do 1K likes before we can officially start tonight's show. On Facebook, I can see Kwame Peter watching you live from Tema. Good evening, Kwame Peter from Tema. Thank you for tuning in to With All Due Respect on Loud Silence TV. I can also see Grace Nyadzi on YouTube. I can see Zen Garozi on YouTube. I can see Sawari Future live on YouTube. So many people on YouTube this evening. Let's see what's happening. How many likes we have now? We have 708 likes. We are doing pretty well. We need to get to 1K before I can officially start today's show. We have done 711 likes. We need to do 1K likes before we can start the show. I can see Ekuya Koba watching me live on YouTube. Matawa Kill Adams. So many messages held up by YouTube. All right. So we're doing 722 likes on YouTube right now. We need to do 1K before we can officially start today's show. We can officially start today's show. So 731. We were supposed to make some changes in the caption. I'm now seeing that the caption still has yesterday's caption. I'm seeing that the caption still has yesterday's caption. Sorry, if you're on YouTube, the caption is wrong. We are talking about Opuni. Let me see if I can update all captions. If I can update, yes, this should happen. This should work. We need to update everything, but I don't know why YouTube is not updating. YouTube should update. The caption on YouTube isn't the right caption. The caption on YouTube isn't the right caption. So if you're on YouTube right now, I'm not going to end the stream. Okay, if you're on YouTube right now, let me see what I can do if the caption is updating itself. No. On YouTube, you're still seeing the Cape Coast must reject NSATA. That is not what we're discussing today. I don't know why the caption is still yesterday's, but after the show, I know they will take care of that. After the show, on the ground, try and change the caption so that people searching will find it easy. So on Facebook, we are doing 790 likes. 790 likes right now on Facebook. 790 likes on Facebook. I don't know if the caption is right. Yeah, like the show and let's start the show. It's very, very simple as that. Like the show, let's start the show. I work with my own group. They do the statistics. They know when we peak, when we don't peak. So it's very, very important. I follow my guys, their direction. So we have 200 likes more to hit 1K. We have done 800 likes right now. If you are watching me right now on YouTube, do the 1K before we can start the show. It's simple as that. Do the 1K for us to start the show. Today, we will be talking about Opuni Agongo trial. Opuni Agongo trial. There are so many people almost saying Opuni any Agongo assemblesa. Na na somebody enkenwie. I don't know down court. I don't know Chinamosako Supreme Court. Ni adwin sa asemi insem bebre nipa bebre mu no adwin mu no. Omo ntiasam na sekra. Che se de omuni man say ye de Opuni akogina court. Ye de Agongo akogina court. Eno mako Supreme Court. Eno makoje paper bi ene yesije ende menya butra chechiri mu akire mu. Me join nyama o kame ho a obehu bebia ye ko. At the end of the day obehu say judges no omo ye timorous and I say they are dedicated say omo ye djuma ama Ghana for na. The former Director of Legal Education or catcher or say the judges are timorous. Yenhwe say judges here they be can't nipa 5 hun e better san bibia nti enwumbre de a law a nchirechiremu a court nsem nti yampon de na obia ate saasem we ase KCA edi court 5 years 5 solid years ehun meboa 5 years. Sebio nukrebi ha OJ Simpson Crampo di court mresen. OJ Simpson Crampo. Yes, Sebio uku on ankasa na yire nkra no. Court crowd na home pressing. And I say how long? Inti case ya hwe ni say ya. Yehu about 5 years. Yehu sheda hu bibi papa bia na de say asem wo ho. Eno ho adwumadie na ye bedi na nwumbre. We have done 871 likes. We need to do 1K. 871 likes. Let's cross the 1K and officially start tonight's show. Let's try and do the 1K. The anya 1K now, my guys will be pissed with me. Media and come start the show, no. But I work with a team. They think said this is very, very important. Inti, please help him out, help things out here. Let's get a 1K and then officially start the show. So they be because in some too many things tonight we need to discuss. It will be better for us to do this quick and then get over it. We are doing 890 likes, 890 likes. We need to do 1K. We are close to 1K. If you haven't liked the show, just click the button and let's go. 895 likes. 895 likes. Latif Rati, how are you doing, sir? It's been a while. I'll get in touch very soon, Latif. We have over 1,600 people only on YouTube watching us. We need to get 1,000 likes. It's very, very important. We have done 913 likes. So we have a few to go. We have over 1,600 people right now on YouTube. We should be doing over 1,000 likes right now. I don't know what's happening. Majority of you guys are watching on TV, which I understand, but those watching on your gadgets, watching on phone, it's very, very important that you like the show for us to officially open the show. And the Monday, people are tired. They went out, they are back, they want to listen to the news. Let us do this quickly. Let us do it. Nadia Nesu Ghana. As I train likes no, here be 60 more. Ya start show no. Dear Nesu Ghana, what is new today? Can you tell me what's new in Ghana today? Matters the president in Serbia. Minim the okwe guys, tell me what's happening in Ghana. What's new? LGBTQ. What is new in Ghana today? Say they be assemblisi or Ghana. Every day be something new happens. Dear Nesu Ghana, what's going on? What's the news? And then as a minimum news na according to me, Busam, what's the news in Ghana today? Obisa Al Hassan Wadrago. Okay. Obisa watch you live from Germany. Muntaka, please like the show. Make we go what? Okay, Muntaka. Muntaka is watching us. Onyame Inka Muho. Okay. Obisa Onyame Inka Jubilee House. Obisa Jubilee House. That is what is happening tonight. Jubilee House there is yes obi akwa wedding no ho. Now mo Jubilee House papa dia. Obi akwa wedding ku for the wedding ne buy ware no so omfamra Jubilee House amusu. Play no kura musoma man nton wato okoto. Play na musoma rent or rent na mo Jubilee House or party na musu. Mo free o mo hwinim. Woni se ku for odwere mo ho ana. Me te se ku for me hu se ku for to ori akoko. Ku for. Captain Smart papa. I Ponko papa dampare. Good evening IGP. Ponko papa no. Dampare open Ponko rough. Otimito Apple. Adaka 10 no the man Ponko so monwe. Abra police ni no te Ponko no so ndidi. Hey, dampare. All right, thank you very much. We have done 1K. Let's go straight and take care of business. Dampare. Otimito Apple kwa bags be 30. No the man police in Ponko na. Omuna na makra no osemonwe horses dampare no Ponko papa IGP doctor ngwa otumi chem Ponko no na nipa na Ponko no so we Apple da I dampare we feeling rough na mo se de Ekufuado ba aye wedding ntimo nti ase e na e Jubilee House na Jubilee papa dia Ekufuado capture country no ntimo kasa kwa mu ye dede kwa reisho me hu sakofo so e wo hobi Kufuado no eba politics ne party leading kwasasam dia onti o se the party for ni jimi MPP for the any ankasa ye jimi fonka babies ye jimi ende Kufo onti ebasara ne space no ne afira wadane mampam his ear no na so nesisi ena ne akata ena oto ubuza so Mr. President MPP they are fooling ubuza Mr. President have you heard Ekufuado renting a jet Endra otibwedna se okuta akoko ba akwa do okuta ponchi wa Kufo wo Kufo Obeka se MPP for akodisika omeka bi os madane mampam MPP for scandal ba ejako ya kromfo wate Kufo ejako oyewi Ameri os nti wio munde nsema mbukeka ekande na kodwompie ni tiri nchen enya na meka se kodwompie ni tisi amonchi o ekerede Japan e kan ye osi kodwompie ni tisi amonchi enya me no mumie ni tu o madane mampam o the MPP for asem papa no madane mampam o mu bewu ani na ba ko say hold my hair and wake and lift me up I'm going to die eba enam se enkwori na mo Jubilee House o mabota ya kwori nam Kufo di odi nkomo oh yeah oh palatable Kufo hwenie o Kufo hwenie ne kro ne boy bogu ye nyina yeso kasa na onye unwuye uye nipa o nyansa we the president pen ye respect o Captain Smart papa Captain Smart also too papafo enam ngwa na owe onyinam ne bi mfiri enum no nkasa Kufo no onte hwe Kufo MPP asemba no wadane mumu wadane mampam not to Mr. President J Kufo palatable man eba ya no me see MPP scandal ba no madane mampam they have become alligators their ears and tearsep omani enhu asem I can't hear anything go eba party ya yesi yi Ekufuado ba ware ne poma no wetuma polish ho akotena ho akoko kuta ne wa ha aponche na kuta ne wa okado wasre he Kufo hweye o ye steady Kufo ye steady minimsa wo hwe me ye steady pa ye steady I just want to say enyam na meka say kodwompie ni tisi amonchi o Kennedy Japan enti mo bi nkojima anu nsi bone say Kevin Taylor say kodwompie ni tisi amonchi na me meti amabo kodwompie ni mitipen no Kennedy Japan e kan ye o say kodwompie ni wutisi amonchi me nka say wutisi amonchi me meti anu me bi bu mpenifo Kennedy Japan Mumbompa ma Kennedy Japan all that I can say is Mumbompa ma no he's a good man baby obia and then you Mumbompa ma no mon try na mon kind of mon pai bom nipa bia sebio obon ho mod ye twantro abon ho modin di bone sebio minim baby owo but whatever he is tonight pray for Kennedy Japan minim so Ghana so America Mumbompa ma Kennedy Japan na ono so ye nipa pray for him a glow for we beg you pray for Kennedy Japan yesremo hospital be so New York minim Kennedy is in a card that holds there minim I'm just saying things but I beg Mumbompa ma Kennedy Japan so Ghana it's fine Ghana kra Mumbompa ma no so wa haso Mumbompa ma no they meet my can no why Kennedy Japan do hiampa but serious pa and empire born nyampa e baketwa empire boy betumi aboa no Masebio with Manantini. I just say Presbyterian Hospital near New York near Mumbompa Ma Kennedy na nyame fa ne mbrafie asumdwemu Kennedy so abedru so a yeda nyame ase say odi Kennedy Japan aba abedru fie court no so de mesi we nsiu a mesiu but for now no mesiu inti baby owo bia na mumbompa ma mumpa ebo munya din enye nipa bia na sebio nyoma ejutoyi amano enyumbre. All right, let's take care of business. You have crossed 1K. Let's do the social media segment. Mumbompa ma Kennedy o. Mumbompa ma Kennedy. In fact, my reading me text my main kind text libium. Na men san kasa message we bium because me beso bi bejima no si bono say Kevin there. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay, Presbyterian Hospital in New York. Inti Mumbompa manana Mumbompa ma Kennedy pa why? Yes, okay. All right, yeah, let's take care of business. Amanfo nedwa uhinem yesi medwene ho. All right, yesi Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ba no so aware e wo Jubilee House. I would like to say congratulations. Sebio untumi owo na sa oba enyini eware a it is good. Yesi oware your friend say Kofi Juma ne ba boy owa America New York or New Jersey ho baby e ho no te inti Akufo-Addo ba no very beautiful girl so Nigeria ni no say Ghana ni worry. So congratulations to your friend Akufo-Addo ba no saying almost say President Akufo-Addo Edwin Nana Dukua Akufo-Addo and the in dictionary mu and Kwabena Juma Kofi Juma the back Kobina Juma inti Sebio Omware we Jubilee House. Yenia Jubilee House edi sika si no e ho no mo yo Omware no kofo kwa wi akoko ho no. Inti congratulations Bibiada din. Inti Mr. Kobina Juma we would like to say thank you. Why are dear Wabaware President that's how we want it. It should be like that. Who nyinia you get a partner, you marry, Sebi wawari skinny, and papa, Sebi also the Kumazo and man, small girls, but to the world nyati. And wabaware a year Ghana billionaire ba in TCR be asset and papa so solidify the position ho obetime Jimmy no BBNC because you see how you contact. Mr. Kobina Juma, congratulations from us, from myself. Na wakata ni yire no ose otwen no so pay interview but me to me anye. And I know be so kasa we ex-convict to say but me pese me giatum on say nyobe bi wo ha e wo say enyo bi kan keke na wafa na wo ka so hu say bia we jail man a man for the girl no mo say bia ex-convict ni ade wa ko jail pen wa America but me nipa bia me pese ma no betiawo and I be sure say bia nya no kre nti Mrs. Juma we there wukunu yire akata ni no wo New Jersey no say ono so legally no aware ni nshada ntwemu saa inti me nshada nkase bia me say honeymoon but ensama nkofo keka na me ka say Mr. Juma wo yire bi wo US akata ni a just say ebia ono so no person grant interview bi na mama mfo nyina hu say boga ware ankasa na yire legally no American krata mu no oya American ni a waware na yire wa ha na man for music say bia Mr. Kobina Juma we are jailbird we are ex-convict na no me pese be jail me di nti we den sama nkofo keka nti o there no problem but congratulations yen hwe de ebesi na let's move forward in life. Why nti I would like to say thank you very much guys. My idea if there's any news from Ochina Kono you bet to me the news na ba but for now there man for kasa we ex-convict wa ko jail pen no near there this one is America and there you be hu the bet to me ayafa ho but me ka say bia BBC dey dey si wa ha I concerned also hey beyirma I me say na me pese me busa say Samia Nkrumah o ya MPP ni ana odi Akufo-Addo echi enne ko Serbia Samia Nkrumah ono o ya MPP ni sisi ana capacity ben odidi Akufo-Addo echi na Akufo-Addo wamfa na konwa na nko Serbia ho oti Ghana na yakọ Canada buofu ne bo system unit oti Ghana wamfa na konwa na nko Serbia mongo hear the pictures on the page na konwa na wamfa nko Serbia na Samia Nkrumah di echi ko yeden ana Serbia ho Kwame Nkrumah ko wo ho je say ekrona team ni de nsem hunu nkwa but we will deal with that tomorrow. Mr. Kobna Juma ene doing Nana Dokuya Ekufuado happy marriage. Mr. Juma you better check it ex-convict records no and wakata ni no or wahano say legitimately no paper no say munyanja warranty. We will take care of that. Let's move forward. Thank you. Our so all right now akwa wenendra mekanasem. I'm talking about Reverend Mate. Where is he? I'm not done with Reverend Mate. You see, praise before moderator. Where is this man? Where is Reverend Mate? These are simple questions we need to be asking. Where is Reverend Mate? And yet you say, time I swear in IGP no buy. Nti Reverend Mate or to tell him, the Ekoso Ghana ohu ya na. And I say, minim the AC. Reverend Mate needs to talk because 2014, 15, 16, there be a press conference. Minim. Nyankopon na onam osoma wo kasa no Nyankopon no oya chacha ontumi nkasa bi ma na Reverend Mate se na nyame adwuma na oye ana sense kufu ba power no body bi ansi ye obi andiska Reverend Mate obi ka chem se also we suit no se King Jong-un North Korea ai yase kasem papa kasa wan kasem e be kasem ma wo ai enti wa wonim Reverend Mate so onya wu ya on kasa wai na onya minipa on kasa na first no they see abroso insurana abroso nde inti onkasa ana yamani sikedi ana sa bribe no ana oso po ye na nde waje Reverend Mate ugu press before ni ma say mesrawo one system unit abedi president kasa Reverend Mate. It's very, very important you speak. You can't just be hiding behind comfort. Speak. You are a man. Or I don't want to say that, but we are penny. Reverend Mate, comfort church, or you are a John man, on kind of cray, you are a hypocrite. You are embarrassing the Presbyterian people. In Reverend Mate, will be a I beg, Kasim, why? And then Monday, Yempesiebe, and then Penny4 share pa, Yabeka court and some, in Penny4 share pantin, some no, Yan 9 spa, in Bogus, in Penny4 share pantin, and the Reverend Mate, Jimmy Cry and Caso, Jimino, Yan Giant, Yankas on Casa. Reverend Mate, in Jesus' name, Jai Jimino and Casa, near channel, The foolishness is too much, the hypocrisy is too much. Speak, A good father, and the play moon, and a warranty jet, no, we are Reverend Mate, and our spot at a into to me, and who engine our toya or to the air day. Udi alewa woto into kasa Reverend Mate speak Mate se Cape Coast elections no so you see a postpone you so the nyamba so shit Cape Coast the nyamba so and as ata onum reach obi a chromophobia na say but I think say we'll be getting updates from Cape Coast as we move along you see election nyamba so and as ata so a chromophobia we nkwa ekufo de onum wi on pe wasem. All right, let's move to the next one. Papa so mete won ka che Papa speak, oh, Papa speak. Na nsemu sisi. Papa since Kufuado. Erenti jeti. Papa, you have also been quiet. And I had bibia she wonum. Papa so akwaje wo de. Munyina maje mo de nti obi ankasa. Madane mampam, madane kufuo. Papa, me say nipa oyi wutini de aboye ode to ho no. Me dwene ho amenti ase. Hey! No we are polish pa. Obekona papa to wada Bible to na ne brush or yes ya usa papa ya bema. Ai. Omeso ubeko papa na okasa oye quiet time so no Bible this wo ekese pa na oto e na brush kuta na oye quiet time e na e fa ho si e na o brush papa ni waves inti papa yes papa also kasa awai papa picture the kai me MC Hammer MC Hammer right hey papa you to speak you are too quiet you to speak you are human papa in some embrace see what Ghana I don't know why you are not speaking of late speak Papa, you are human. Mo amoko papa sorry nyina mo kan say shape really atiase otumi treme no the lie atum akwa academic pastor what treme we no not the lie atum any of an academic pastor no papa you to speak why me person man no betia papa speak all right speak pa ya that say papa Duncan Williams no to be bompa ya that who fifre no yi tawo no the felling him and I pray the city will rise the papa don't know brofo obwa Mese brofo na kere ko heaven and papa nko jidem. Today we pray the Almighty God, Yehoshua Masindo, and I'm say, hey, Bible ba kuya o ye enu ane Sunday school be sinde. Ebi muti aseche academic pastor or tine ni we are the boy atum. Say aboy no academic o. Na wo say aboy na dem kwa. Mo ko be say kufu papa. As academic no. A boy and Demko, we have an academic pastor, I don't know. Academic bishop. What's your name? We know the academic natum. Academic, we don't actually say when in Bible. On the Bible, I see out for academic into academic bishop, I don't know. In the Papa Casa, Nani Panche, We pray. Skandeya bo. Be. Lire banda. Na me Ghana Christy. A Christopher. Omo to me bonfire tons. No we jai. No be akasa. I prayer warrior no. O to me bonfire. Lere be 7 day. Bo never say. No be atapon. Sendere mesina tons no embreki ana na de say tons ye gears ne atoa so amaga say Kevin de on pe Christopher so ye lele lalabas. All right, Papa Kasa. All right, so this is what John Mahama said in 2016, and if anyone is looking for a statement from John Mahama, his stance on this gay issue in Ghana, this is what John Dramani Mahama said in 2016, and this is what he said. President Mahama said, and I quote, "My country is a secular one, made up of Christians, Muslims, and traditional believers. None of these sects accept gayism and lesbianism. As a leader, once the people I rule abhor these things, I cannot accept these cultures on the grounds of human rights. Despite our challenges, our nation stands paramount against any other foreign interest." President John Dramani Mahama in 2016, he made it emphatic that as far as he is the president, no for LGBTQ. So people on social media, crazy people like Gabi Asachidakwa and the jail born he is just trying to test the pulse of people. And he insulted those people who were supporting Sam George because Gabi is defending. He is making sure say LGBT bill with it will never pass because Gabi himself is gay. In the end, he also has about social media. He wants to divert attention from Opu system unit, certificateless president. Deuteronomy 22 president, a president who does not understand himself. Ekufuado is having misconception about himself. He wants to divert attention. So this is simple. Send it to Gabi and tell him, say, we want Ekufuado to also release such emphatic statement. He needs to come and address us. Why are to fian or Dimrika Kokotina Serbia? Serbia, yesterday. What are we going to get from Serbia? So this is what Mahama said. So let us take our time and then ask Ekufuado to tell us emphatically where they belong, because this bill is a very, very interesting bill. Inti Gabi, Sebio open for Mama support to Moya on Kwasi again na pe baby papa ne fapa na yede Jimmy sa no crane down the beto. Inti if Gabi is listening to me, I am telling you people say or no Gabi no or no Lord Komemo, they are gays. They are sleeping with young men. We all know Gabi. We all know Lord Komi. We know what they do. Inti they should not hide behind so many things. Masa, but see human rights issues in our Chenya. We are dealing with gays. And we are dealing with an issue for LGBTQ. Inti what is Gabi's stand on the LGBTQ? Has he made an emphatic statement? Take away the rights, humanitarian rights. What's your opinion? Come on Twitter and tell Ghanaians, the world, your opinion. You are gay. And there's one thing I'm realizing. The communication minister hasn't spoken LGBTQ issue by Asla, who's my own wife, and she has not spoken. And it's quite interesting. Like the whole communication minister hasn't spoken about this issue. She has not been to any platform to talk on it and whether she supports or does not. Asla also hasn't spoken about this LGBTQ issue. And it's so surprising, like, Asla, go now, your communications minister. Why are you not speaking? I want your opinion, Keke. What do you think about this bill? It's so shocking that Asla will be a Okasapa, yeah, GMI. Yeah, GMI. Ne week, I said, Otun chance that's to Tonkuku. Yeah, GMI. Asla. Now you say, yeah, GMI, yeah, GMI do this point. Hey, Asla Usu. Yeah, GMI, my GMI, Kaseme, it's LGBTQ, the down now, see. And then train a boy, you are the communications minister. So speak. I don't understand why a whole government communication minister hasn't spoken. I don't understand how the government and Ankasa information minister Kojo pen drive has not spoken. You have personal views on the issue. You in case Obianko Tro you him bro from bro for Nyanzedim. You have personal views. Go on your Twitter pages, go on your Facebook pages, state your views, state your stand. Tane ya the boy mine. Oh, we all want to come together and meet at a point and see how we can solve this problem. In Munkasane Hame, Obi say Asla Usu, why are you not speaking? Yeah, GMI. Yeah, Jivia Baomi Abotani, Nana Nabon 9. Omu Yemija, na Professor from Pop Walti, Conforno Jina Medfield. Now, who will be to say, Hajia Me Cooper, a year, Samira, no, your Mazua with Timmy, will be Prano Bay Insider. Share Madame Rebecca on your coach, Bosom, Wonkasa. Yeah, GMI. Madam. Yeah, GMI, Joe Maye. It's Kasa Asla. Kasa, M1, last madam we've texted me. Do you know Asla? She's a girlfriend. I'm saying, yes, she's my girlfriend. But Asla, I want you to speak. Asla, I want you to speak on this issue. Your silence is too loud. Anytime a team company, loud silence. Your silence, Asla, is too loud. You have murdered sleep and you will sleep no more. Macbeth, no. The crows are all flying and the clouds are dim. The shadows of the wind has broken the wheel back to make sure that the witches cannot consume. The power of the fire, you have murdered sleep and you will not sleep anymore. You will sleep no more, Asla. Kase, Asla. Kasem. I'll take Kevin about that. What you hear? Inti, please, if you know my girlfriend Asla, catch her at the second. Kevin Taylor say, yeah, GMI, Umbra LGBT baby. Why? Asla, hey, what's a brofo? What to be this person? Now I cast a veteran. Yes, I understand. The communications issue has changed. Septon came in. Asla, brofo, yeah, brofo. Okay, brofo. Brofo, mungu yaroi. Yeah, brofo. Now, way. Asla to room. Memoir kasa. You will speak. Tonight, I'll tag you. What do I report on Facebook? I will tag you tonight. I made a tago. Now I like it. Now made a share. Now made a bombado. Now made TikTok. Now made Facebook. WhatsApp. Asla. Me say made a tata wani. Asla speak. Why? Asla kasa. Nani panche. Ana asemne how? Communications minister. At this point, Kaona also to TV so anopebia will discuss the issue with communications minister. Yeah, GMI. Wabasa sa petupre. All right, let's move forward. Now, where's so? The government is not there to please the people. Mensa Otabil. Hey, Nyakupon Wabutro. Mensa Otabil said the government is not there to please the people. Mensa Otabil. And your badamini neka so ICGC for last class. Omijis come the man cotton accounts. On the neck catcher Ghana for say. I said the government is not there to please the people. Mensa Otabil. Any people from you on Sakra or Yamboni Dio Yamboni su. Dada na. Mensa Otabo na Nigeria for curtains no wapamna de bia hye no o se de Nigeria for curtains I'm tare na hye hye Nigeria obekọ Nigeria for the curtains and oba no makọ krabre no so we de Jeromi no da bia Nigeria for curtains. Mensa Otabo said the government is not there to please people. So who is there to please people in the first place? You see, these are the things I keep talking about. Say these are the men who will destroy this nation. Memaka over and over and over. Abaya Dibo Techino, Yanfasa Abana Boba, Mensa Otabo needs to stand trial. He is equally a criminal. It is a Oma year trial, mono. Simple as that. Mensa Otabo, so Papa make the same thing at Chireno. Mensa Otabo to me in the books of Ghana, no, he is a criminal. He has defrauded a bank. He needs to stand trial. He is not different from any Ghanaian. I don't care. Today, this same person in 2012, 2014, 2015, who was parading or using our a campaign platform. This is the man who made us understand not for animals kingdom. This man, and can you mention the word animals kingdom, Nanka Ghana for cry, and said, and Tiasie, or then animals kingdom, I say. Because only the debia no share animals kingdom, because now a binder was only a buying phone. Every Sunday, he had something to say about the government, and he directed his grievances to the government. Today, Mensa Otabo wants to tell me, say, Bible Nasasa. And today, the government are not there to please. Mensa Otabo is scared to criticize the Kufuor because we're a jail candidate. Mensa Otabo is not different from any criminal. And I keep saying this, he has nothing. He's using the Bible to steal from you people. Crossover, jump over, Pierre Villa over, abortion over, Nkwasia over. They said this guy cannot be trusted. They say until Mensa Otabo is dragged to court, and they say, Sabo is not almost what bank one now, I will never see this man as a man of God. In fact, my respect for him a long time ago, I've seen a businessman, and he's capitalizing on the foolishness of Ghanaians who think say, sorry, they are heaven. Pay Juma yet. Omunko make sure say adiom kosua no they will be proactive. Ebia they need to change the way they are approaching things. Ejuma ebia adia kosua no school no upie free school. There are so many things out there. Ebia de obeye no abonten krampo no any school dia nemfa ba you survive. Sunday nom de omu Jimmy akotena okotete laptop so ye de ICGC4 ye beko heaven hwinim Jimmy. You see the hypocrisy of Mensa Otable? And I am never going to stop saying this. Mensa Otable is guilty. Mensa Otable is a criminal. To me, in our land, in our records, he also abused an office. He was also part of a group that at the end of the day defrauded a bank. So, Oya Mensa Otable in Teniso Kojina Court. Say Duncan Williams also Kojina Court. Why Obinima also. And then a Mensa Otable. Now, what pisses me off is Ghana, no? As of former country, the omo Jimmy, omo ya kromfo, and the ama omo kabrofo a kromfo no, Jimmy muno muji musika di. I'm going to say this. Into a baby menim na or kabrofo, and Paul was part of this group. When you read Ecclesiastes chapter 63, it says, "Only do minyansa." Ye Jimmy ti any among go for ede obikasa ehunu edadaye. Mensa Otable needs to stand trial. He is guilty. So Mensa Otable said on he should avail himself and go to court and say, trial me. Because Mensa Otable is guilty. And then the government is not supposed to please us. You are scared of system unit. Usro president and the boss set 1932 system unit, they started Microsoft, Usro so you for the Usro so obegu asori no. So today you are indirectly licking the butt of the president. Be bold. The way you used to speak 7 years ago, you are not speaking like that now. 2014-15, we saw how vocal you are, how direct you are. Today, you are hiding behind words. What for Nigeria for curtains are permission? I obeyed in some hunu. What about Danka Kraka over $600,000 now in America? And our man sorry no betinum. Ne Jimmy for sorry Sunday betin. King. We are crossover. We are jumping over. Yes, civil. Yeah. As my friend, you are not different from those people you are trying to call today. Inti shut up. If you don't have anything to say, you are a hypocrite. If God appears in Ghana today, you Mensa Otable, you will not make it. You know. You are doing business. You know. And some of the other guys, they will not make it. They are criminals. They have been playing on the conscience of our people. Wakofa broni book bi na debia Sunday bia odi hu etu nipa so. Wakofa broni book bi na Sunday bia odi hu etu Ghana for so. Wo de obewu o, oni de owu. Wo de onye sika o, oni de obenye sika. Wo de obra bono mboyi, oni de ogina no bibia boye. Ono Mensa Otable nche adwuma a waye. Some billions of dollars now. It is these foolish people calling themselves Christians who are ignorant and gullible. They go there every Sunday to give money to this man, and it applies to the rest. Duncan Williams, you don't speak truth. Some person who say, "Oh, your software, ufrinya mea principle nearby kope." They all can endrano, and the same thing crazy is worse. You need to speak. Why are you guys all quiet? Today you are trying to justify your nonsense before. And you brobe kona Jimmy for bi go na omo asori kra omo rent aso omo ni mebi ometua no mo ye prayers Mensa Otable da baba ni hem ne yere dan nchen ne dem be bia ye dum light and light gina so light gina so Jimmy ye dum Ghana light 6 years Mensa Otable light gina so 6 years our plant or standby generator Jimmy una go tua Mensa Otable has solidified his kids kobusa ne nkwara no school omako where they went to school kobusa no Mensa Otable baba de ko free SHS ni bi. These are things we need to be looking at. And you sit there and you foolishly. Duncan Williams bano obeyi na hemwa o yin ntohwe odina TV do all sana mo bia nkan ho asem Duncan Williams ba na Duncan Williams ba o jeje o Yesu. Duncan Williams no na mo no ankasa no ono ne ba na o jimi no ho no a ye hu se Duncan Williams ba jimi no. I heard some people say he's the man of God's son. Ochia ye de ne tabono de ba ne tare ho. We are tabono daughters and tabono sons. All these people are our problem in Ghana too. I'm not a problem, no. All these people, Pentecost people, Presby, somebody like this manager, Reverend Marty, Everybody Yankupon. Our Irana and Kednasen Biaso, Eman Noma Renanam, Reverend Marty, the biggest hypocrite in Ghana. Everybody is quiet, nobody is speaking. DNAC, Otable, come again. The government is not there to please somebody. The government is there to please. You were campaigning for Akufo-Addo that when he comes in, everything will be nice. It will be like heaven. The heaven you have been lying to people about. You make Ghanaians believe, say, the Lilliput, the Deuteronomy 23, president, the certificateless liar president. This president who cannot pick his own food from his fridge. You stood in front of your church, behind the pulpit to let Ghanaians think, say, oh, heaven, we fake heaven now, would he preach Akufo-Addo will make Ghana heaven. And when he came, you've realized, say, we didn't kwasi asem. You've realized, say, campaign now and atwachmo. Into today, the government is not there to please anyone. Who said the government is there to please anyone? You knew all these things and you didn't say those times. You are a hypocrite. God in his own wisdom, at the right time, he will deal with you. Before. Let's move forward. Catholic Church opens doors for victims to report sexual abuse cases. As of a foreign Catholic bishops in Ghana, they don't want us to talk about them. Me say, open a group of people, with all due respect, I don't have the statistics here. Ghana, Africa, around the world, abusing Catholic bishops. Yeah, some of them, not all of them. But majority of them, they have done it a lot. Africa, Asia, Europe. And in Ghana, it's happening a lot. There you are, Ghana, and say, the people cannot, the young kids cannot speak. Or catch them, say, father way, and mother. Father way impregnated me and told me to go and abort. Father way is sodomizing. They can't do it. They are scared because them has been doctrinal who father and so Jesus. And the reality is that there are so many pastors and fathers in Ghana, Catholic bishops they are sleeping with young boys. And it's a fact. It is a fact. And these people don't see all these things. In some phone of Ghana, LGBT abanti, Jimmy the fathers, especially the Catholics, the Anglicans, the Messiah, they abuse the young ones. Some of them, majority of them. It is a fact. And senka sa liberty sa nyomana America for kwara won Europe for kwara won investigation papa and majority of these fathers come to jail. Bebre. Omama was 77 and then I'm gonna say the father bebre. See, so we need to get serious. We need to get serious. You see, you have for some so nyoma ebe hia na ndi hu komo enkwasi ade na di akire. We have gone to Pentecost for here. We have gone to gather 15,000 signatures. So who cares? We are 3 million Pentecostals. We will not vote for. Who cares? Who fucking cares? You're not going to vote for a government because LGBT. Who cares? Have you done your principle, your core job? Have you done it? Have you been able to educate the people in your church that corruption is bad? Have you been able to speak out and told the president that corruption happening is bad? You've not been able to do it. You are foolishly telling people you demonstrate. Go and demonstrate. Who cares? So these fathers, me say, yema menom ne aunties bi ne papa num bi na nyoma bi ahya omo sunti na omo man kwara ntumi nya de omo pese omo ye nanka yese ye bie gate se enkwara nka omo adwene omo nka no kure wom ka pass fathers bebre wom ko jail. Charismatic church sanko for komo nyom go jail. But you see yeti kro bi mu a ye nim no kure pa ye bese ye beka ene ye de nam nsamfo unnecessary things. Most of these fathers, Anglican bishops, they Roman bishops, they are all sleeping with young boys. They sleep with them. But Ghana in some fun because Ghana Ghana dear nyame obwa masafa Jimmy Konwa. Ye betu ye crowd betu ma say to say Burundi say ye crowd ntokwa betu me sim. Yenjai Jimmy and look at issues the way we have to look at it and react the right way. There's so many pressing issues so you give me a one for 64 years you to me and we are priorities as a nation. Now look at this. You see this? The value of the land determines the rent that must be charged. Ghana. The value of the land should determine the rent the person has to charge. Now what about the value of the property rather? I thought the value of the property might determine, say, rent in because rather say cost, but how the land. So Ochimbi, I just say these people leading us, there's no brains. How about the value of the property? esi assassin so. Now you are saying is assassin baby I want and a bit determined rent no. Are you okay? And I don't blame them because there was a time there were people in Ghana who were doing serious campaign with rent, with light bills, and those people are still in Ghana. Today those people are not speaking. Ask yourself why. They are tribal witches, and one of them, the senior tribal witch, is this lady.
My fellow Ghanaians live in a country where electricity is higher than the rent that you are actually paying for. How can electricity be higher than water and everything else put together? How can electricity be higher than your salary that you receive per month? It's unacceptable. I'm looking at a situation where we can change this and change it for good. Fellow Ghanaians, the electricity situation is being toyed with by the government. The very government that created this problem is now telling us that they are actually worried about the situation that electricity is putting us in. Electricity creates industry. Electricity creates a life for the human beings, a livelihood for everybody in the country, whether it's education, whether it is health, whether it is recreation. Everything depends on electricity and water. So if a government actually sits back and creates a problem where we can see clearly that it is their inefficiency and their incompetence that is leading us to this situation, and then turn around and tell us that they are worried, it should make us very worried, having this kind of government in office. Fellow Ghanaians, yes, electricity. We talk about doomsaw, we even make jokes about it. But this is a serious issue. Businesses cannot continue when there is no electricity. Our businesses are closing down, small and big ones. They are moving to other countries, which should not be so. How are our young people going to get employment? Overtaxation is creating a serious problem for the businesses. And then added to it is the electricity. Then there is water. Then there is also the rent problem. In effect, what our government is trying to tell us is that they cannot run this country, and therefore we, the people, should suffer their incompetence. This is unacceptable. Yes, indeed. This is totally unacceptable. We have Ghanaians in Ghana who can solve this problem. We have competent engineers, home and abroad, who can come together and solve this problem. Indeed, we, the NDP, can help solve this problem instead of running to other countries and asking those countries to come and solve Ghana's problem. If we do not deal with electricity, which has a spiral effect on everything else, there's no way our economy is going anywhere. Whether it's for shoes factory, whether it's for sugar factory, or anything else, we're not going anywhere. We have to solve this and solve it fast. The other thing that I think we should look at critically is the metering of electricity. How do you get somebody who has no clue about what kind of meters to bring into this country to bring in prepaid meters, faulty prepaid meters, and force them on poor innocent Ghanaians? Why? Whilst you are moving the electricity at a fast rate into the double digits, you are also discouraging us from actually making good use of what we have by bringing in 40 meters. This is also unacceptable, totally. And for me, on just this alone, we must vote NDC out. Ghanaians, vote them out.
So this is Nana Kuredo Ajman Rawlings, and I want to ask her, Madam Fonka, what has changed today? Where is your voice? How far with electricity today? Has it gone down? Do we have super performing prepaid meters now? How far with rent, Madam? How far with salaries? How far with everything? Or you have also lost your voice? Oh, be it doesn't matter. It is say ode cap ashin suasi. It will come up. We be for ye the be ye war. no matter what. Oya denya be ye na be pie. You see? Fonka, our patron. Some may say I'm a Fonka baby. Eya wo na otete ye. Otete ye nesto wusu bempa mo aboa papa mo ne ye ne say ye nyusu ya no emfa nkasa asamba. Enti Madam Fonka, our patron. What has happened today? Nana Kuredo Ajima Rawlings. You are not just somebody, Sebio, you are despicable. You are a disgrace to Ghana. You are the embodiment of selfish individuals who were making Ghanaians think, say, you think about Ghanaians. You are very selfish. You are an ingrate. You are a liar. And every liar is a thief. Yes, because that couldn't have power. Why have you lost your voice today? We are talking about rent today. Is rent lower than before? You just hated Mahama. You are a tribal bigot. You see, where before? And also a tribal bigot. Into my life now a diamond. Speaker, what has changed? You are the Fonka patron. You charged us to insult Atamils. Anamebwa. Now, how can you even compare your level of intelligence to Atamils? And can you Ghana na F1? Because Ghana for Jiminti, Yama Menra no do 31st December now do musika, Uri musika, Eddie Bob Braco to watch or Switzerland. No, Senya Ghana ni Ejimia, Eden Awoka say, who want to be president before Atamils, into Yam Penenti, or draws at it, into Yesi, or draws at it, yeah, Obiei, the chair to Mount Naso. So Yenja Weja, into where there you bring everything down. See, you know, it Lele put now your campaign man no. Yan tuntia NDC, Oba and Wasabeku Kuno. So who is losing today? It hurts me because your kids are struggling with this because their dad was not supposed to die like this. Beautiful kids. Beautiful kids. They have Ghana at heart. But you are the poison in their life. You are the poison. A woman filled with so much bitterness. Haven't you seen electricity today? Haven't you seen rent today? Haven't you seen the economy today? Where is your voice? And I will do the singing it to. Speak. Because your gestures and all the things that you are doing today, your silence shows to say you are, in fact, you are enshrined in greed. And everyone is enshrined in greed. You know, you are a witch. Witcha. I'm part of the Fonka. I'm a Fonka baby. You can't function bibia. Fonka. You're not so wood near. One are a patron. Uduku said the auditor wache ewo Afghanistan. Speaker. Me say Uduku. Said the oton fura. Ewo Burkina Faso border. So come and speak. What has changed? My friend told me, today they don't fire. Okay, me jai. Speaker, you are the kind of people and the Ghana breno, the youth brainer, and some people like you, because people are just waiting to hear people like you. Kano kreno na amount for one tomo. What I know if you bosom and out here, what the why you say tribalism edi dumu inti ubedi di anybody there anka tribalism kun inti and the ubenu musio now the tribalism aboso. You drink water, just water. Now the tribalism aboso into who want the power. Vote for against NDC. When you make up chance said, when I can address smart to shoot at the end of the day, what has happened? What is happening today? Has anything changed? Are we paying less electricity? Are we paying less rent? Is the economy better? What has changed? Have we created more jobs? Why are you quiet? You are also a politician. With all due respect, your husband, no one will cramp you were still campaigning to be president. So nobody will have pity for you. You are a very greedy woman. And somebody like me as a Fonka baby, so me catch it up. Friends of Nana Kunedo Ajima Rawlings, your secretary, any and as the Usubempa. One I can see the Atamos attempt. They say Atamos no me so res akawo into your Danny home. We are coming to bite you. We are now training your Fonka. Yanka phone amount for you. You become phone be some qua. You are the people dragging this nation. You people like you. Nanka den nanka obesa nka wudi president eja Atamils on area se hefa na sa de o say okura qualification say ya chemata na yete say okoye edi ebiem o so na wachichiri duke now the bokro no and the go for na show say police dog speak because people like you are the problem anything you want speak. I want you to have a press conference and say things are better, light is stable, light is cheap, rent is cheap. Speak, madam. Pay some yes some so sa o bem dia bedu. Me say punching neighbor, punching tree. Etua onyonko ho atua duomo. Na wo dwen sa wo ye me. Na wonim sa wo ye abo wanka sa wa me na ato. Eni abeto no, what train here? We are the Funka babies. Me, I am part of the Funka babies. You trained us. You are eating your own poison, and we will make sure you eat it and die. Because you trained us to become the poison. You wanted us to be poison to finish people. We have turned around. We are coming back to mom. Mom, we are coming back home. Mom, we are coming back home. And when we come, you need to feed us. If you don't feed us, we will consume you. Mom, hey, we are coming back home. Funka babies, we are coming back home. And if you don't feed us, we will consume you. Selfish woman. All right, let's move forward. Now, I saw this today. And this is quite an interesting thing because one way or the other, and it's good news, right? It will be a complete waste of time. Special prosecutor drops case against Mahama Ayariga. And we all know Mahama Ayariga case where Martin Amidu and a static case where it got to a point. Martin Amidu made it clear, said that case he wasn't interested in the case because he could not really find anything to hold Mahama Ayariga. We all got to that point. We realized that Martin Amidu even granted an interview to say he is not really getting anything clear to hold Mahama Ayariga until we knew that case wasn't going anywhere. Now, let's listen to the special prosecutor. I mean, about this special prosecutor. I think this special prosecutor, we need to start looking at him very well. He's been a little selfish and taking things too personal. And this particular gesture, it's for a reason. There's a specific reason to Okofa case way. I think it's the first case a year Martin Amidu started to take it to court and within 24 hours or say a seminal into Abua Togo. Now let's listen to this special prosecutor. After that, I will address the issue.
Yeah, this morning we just entered the Nolly Prosecutor in respect of the second case against Honorable Mahama Ayariga and Kendrick Mafu. It's simple. When I assumed office, we have further scrutinized the docket, and upon the available evidence, we deem it that the Republic will be unable to prove its case based on the standard of proof required in criminal cases, that is beyond reasonable doubt. We will not be able to do it. And secondly, it appears certain that it will suffer the same fate as the first one, which is similar to this one, which was dismissed on 7 May 2021 on an application of submission of no case to answer.
So when you listen to the special prosecutor, also case where it doesn't have merit, court, say, that means that the first special prosecutor, Martin Amidu, now this guy is settling personal scores with Martin Amidu, and indirectly, he is trying everything possible in his own way to discredit Martin Amidu. You might say, Ayariga, fine, it's good, they dropped it. Everybody knew that case wasn't going anywhere. But when you tactically check what this guy is doing now, so would see the interview, the answers, the responses when it comes to his predecessor, Martin Amidu, track record, any the Martin Amidu, answer of free office, and answer the kind of things they've been saying to each other. You see, focus, ne crampa, a Jumana demand on to me, yo. We're in a near free Jumana. So right now, it is looking like, the guy has lost focus. He wants to discredit Martin Amidu. And there's two things here. It's either say Jubilee House and say, on yes, sir. And I say, on one casano, he's somebody who cannot actually make things go and then focus and do the job. Because deliberate. There are so many issues that this guy, since our office, we are talking about ABA, JPPA scandal wing. And Martin Amidu and the Auditor General had, and Shraj had an investigation concurrently. The document is sitting there. The guy's bank account is there. And then the most easiest, the low-hanging fruit, and can conclude that issue. But you see, this guy hasn't touched any serious thing. Now, his main job to do now from is to go and is to discredit Martin Amidu. He is being petty. He has that trait of a Kufuado. In fact, I respect him. I was thinking, he was going to come do some diligent, mature job. And Kobe ignore all those things that were said, all those back and forth, a Japan or ho, a Nyoma or or say, I call picking Martin a Yaraga Diano, and the oil say or the Ako court and I'll catch a court to say, as some way meriting him into technically no, Nippon or static case no nim case him, on your correct lawyer, on your correct special prosecutor. This is childish. This shows that this special prosecutor will do nothing in the office. He's corrupt. From what I'm seeing now, the traits in which I say, he's working to please somebody. Who are you pleasing here? Everybody knew from day one that Mahama Yarga was innocent. Martin Amidu was seeking something. He was trying to find something. Even with him, he got to a point, he made Ghanaians know that this case is not a case he's going to continue. Then you come in and say, I've taken the case to court, and that non-prosecutor, at the end, it is not a valid case. It doesn't have merit. So it means that Martin Amidu is not credible. Martin Amidu didn't know his job. Do the job and stop this petty child politics now, you know. Who are you pleasing here? When I saw this morning, I just laughed. I said, you are not ready. You are not matured enough. You are making Martin Amidu's statement solid. You are in fact confirming his statement of saying you are not matured for this job. You are confirming what Martin Amidu said, say, you are a puppet to this president. You are not matured enough to understand, dissect, and put that emotions away and then do the job. Because everything that you have done since you came to office is directed towards Martin Amidu. Do the job. They are low-hanging fruit. Gabi adi $2 million. Jimmy Nisan is walking around in the country. Nobody has asked him anything. This guy is a criminal. Gabi. At this point, I was expecting you to call ABAJ to your office. You have done nothing. Oh, sorry, you are working on radio station to radio station, granting sexy, unnecessary interviews. Sexy interviews. Interviews are anchored those as the PMP in the back grantino, and I'll cotton and about and one or granting PMP interviews. Special prosecutor, quiet and work. Shut up. You are being too selfish. You are being too petty. And so you went there and they said the case is no case. So Martin Amidu is bad. My friend, you are now confirming what the guys have been saying. You are now confirming what Martin Amidu has been saying, that you're immature. And these are things that we need to sit back and look critically. Who are you there to work for? You are there to work for the people of Ghana. Martin Amidu had his time there. He's worked out. Whether he agrees with you or disagrees with you on issues, you are matured enough to know, say, he is no more here. I am the boss here. Why are you now acting as if, say, Maba, akwe me good anymore, say, inti Coach Milo, Maba, sika akona na ono, inti me buy no, captain me changing no, me buy no, team no, me making sure, say, 90% of the players are sika free no, me free 1%. You are a child. You are not looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is to prosecute criminals. And we have thousands of criminals parading on the streets of Ghana. You can go straight forward and prosecute. You are just being childish. You are doing politics. Who are you pleasing? Who are you working for? That is why we say your mouth is at the butt of the president. You can't do foco. I am telling you, if this is how you are going to work, then you can't do shit. You are a waste of everybody's time. I'm going to employ 250 people. Hey. Now, Ghana Education Service, 20% of our employer more. You talk big. You think you know everything. You think you are smarter than everybody. No, this job is tricky. You are working with politicians. This is a very tricky job. Maintain your level. Obi because Kevin in Penasem, I don't Penasem. Me Penasem, but he's being childish. Me penasem, but the office not the politics. Me penasem, but he cannot let petty things go. Me penasem. You see, this guy is too childish. That's all I can say. So credit, when I credit. So you went to court and you said this case does not have any merit. Into when I credit. No. If you want Ghanaians to consider you as a better special prosecutor, ABAJ will prosecute him. Start prosecuting him. Gabi Asochirako Japa, waji $2 million. Call him in. That is when you know, say, you are not working for the president. You are coming to sit here acting as if you, Massa, maintain your level there and stop this comedy. Time and your interview, and I'm just so smart. I'm just so be Juma Ghana. I'm in personal scores now. The office in the bay. Personal scores. Personal scores. Do you know what personal scores, where it will end you? You are working for the people of Ghana. You are not working for yourself. You are not working for somebody. We have given you a job. We trust in you. We believe in you. Deliver. Who didn't know that this Mahama Yariga case was no case? Who didn't know? So we are spending all our resources on the case you say it does not have any merit. Let it go. Let it go. You have been in office how long now? It's been over 3 or something months now. Have you done anything? You are walking around radio stations. Me who special prosecutor or fans the Crown Pochen Ablad Morgan. They be an interview. Special prosecutor, Kawano Pado, shut up, sit and work. You say you want a nice building, they have given you a nice building. You want to employ 250 people. Go ahead. ABJ bring him in. There are more current ones. Would you think we are stupid? You want to settle personal scores? Masa kotina baby now name atina bidun ko boring na munsawu. Na mundimu kwasa semo. We want you to do the job and stop the noise, my friend. Time no day for Agege boys, eh? Stop this childish thing you are doing. Now see this. You are too proud. Maintain your level. Relax. Maintain. Lower your ego. Eh? Special prosecutor, you are too proud. Let's be very clear here. Let me be honest with you. Your credibility, Martin Amidu's credibility, Martin Amidu has credibility more than you. So Martin Amidu will grow via advance, so Martin Amidu will be hailed as a king for stepping out to say, I did not want to kowtow to the president's command. Yes, you know that? Apart from Martin Amidu's negatives, he runs, he writes a lot, but in Martin Amidu America, he would have been hailed. He would have been Uncle Yuka and Keben say. I'm telling you, the level of credibility of Martin Amidu, he has his personal problems, but when it comes to his professional life and his credibility, you come nowhere near. So sit down. Lower your ego. You are too young to be picking these petty fights. What do you want? You can never compare yourself to Martin Amidu. Until God comes in our history, our first special prosecutor is Martin Lamilisi Amidu. You cannot change that fact. He had his record, he has a track record, and he came out to tell the world, I'm quitting because of this precedent. He made us know. People quit without stating reasons. This guy quit by telling us the reason. Uncle he will be hailed. But Ghana na. So if you've gotten the opportunity to occupy his position, maintain, lower your ego, do the job and stop trying to pick a fight. You are a first division player. Stop trying to fight a Real Madrid captain. Martin Amidu obo asante Kotoko, obo fankoba. Prove yourself that you can come to Kotoko. That is what we are expecting from you. Stop this obo fankobaya on obo Madrid. You are not a Madrid player. Maintain, start, build your career, build your experience, and stop these childish things you're doing. Martin Alamisi Amidu. Yes. Like the way they will hail this guy. Just coming out to write emphatically to say, the president, the finance minister told me. Do you know how many people in Ghana, how many people can do that? And you sit there and you want to rock shoulders with Martin Amidu. My friend, maintain. Maintain your level and do the job. You have not done anything. You didn't be compare. You be compare. John. I like you, but stop being childish, eh? All right, now see this. Ekufuado grants approval to stop petroleum levy charges for 2 months. What to petroleum 5 years? Or the back campaign. Edenya yebenya deche ejimi fo ni bi Nana Ekufuado ono nkwane president 2 months want to petrol mu ochia or the back campaign. Ekufuado time you dware nsuo free, you ka se tua na wa wujimi isu. Ekufuado ma free water, you sit tua wo wujimi. So for Ekufuwen, where is the money on your accounts in there? You special prosecutor, you are sitting there, call for Yakufu and tell us a COVID-19 sikano on Brambay accounts. You are sitting there and Master, shut up. Mammy hit your Monday. So Ekufuado is going to do campaign. Already president 5 years in Debia to petrol every day to petrol or says here 2 months here too. A Jimmy for no for just say well, who's a Jimmy to the point to say or Debia crocro azangwa. Iti and the Kokuma Sekore Obiti radio so the counting Yanka and the Dahono Nana Bema Tintin Grammar 2 months on to petrol on him sad no so to or the Kosha Gasim 2 months now to petrol yet the Kotad and the Simuntia yet the Kosha Gasim yet the Kosha yet the Kwakosha Kerozimu oh ye massa Nana Kufa no schedule the baby he has nothing sitting anywhere only Sikabia the baby the country is broke So you have to understand the say. And yet, a dear way in a better Ekufuado boom I know. Ekufuado have no options. It's your politics, no yeah. Politics no 2 months, or transfer 5 years. That Ben out is a good for to Petro so. One tip so that and it was 2 months. Now maybe this can question. Now after 2 months, no, near Saba back to sender. Let's think small. This man is confused. This president, this government is basically a government that does not have any plan. There's no plan. So also to Petro, my catcher say what to Petro for the rest of the year. Oh, to for 8 oh to Petro so Petro ya to Petro so forever and ever. Yes, now if you so we baby 2 months. 2 months. Now 2 months na neku fuado. Ne nko from didi echi ne yere ne mba V8 om use no Petro mba use no. De ni emi yen 2 months ni betu amomo. 2 months. Na fankoba e ye friends e jankromane sa bedi etu omo ni ade omo girlfriends Petro bubu ni free no. Sa 2 months ye na betu ya. Wo gina ho say e de ku for da che Petro 2 months. This is incompetence. The highest level. Incompetence. A crowban wakoso wakwati yesi atu Petro mu Petro ya tesu 2 months after 2 months ebesa abaso na say only plan na just one kasa unim de oye na just one kasa no populism. You are involved in popular politics. You want people to hail you but you don't have answers to their questions. Populism wow, populist kind of politics they go for here. Oh tum catch up say ya 2 months near the Jimmy ya tro or china Ghana web Jimmy for no. They are the most foolish site in Ghana Web. Very, very foolish. Any stupid thing in the report. Ghana Web, the most useless. Ghana for any options in tra. Ghana you cross in tra. Nanka na Ghana Web. Etimi be na the whole Ghana and no be alpha. Go there. Jimmy they don't really write any. Almost to me trust story. They bet you no paper no year for. It's their inconsistencies. This stupid thing. Because they have to make sure they lick the butt of the president. They are scared. If you are scared, shut it down. One of the most useless platforms, portals in our history, Ghana Web, because they are part of the reason why Breno. They are part of the reason. Lowest fuel to help Ghanaians. Just say, Jimmy Sao, almost 100 Ghana Web reporters. 122 Ghana. Jubilee House, 133 Ghana. Come for. Last man can't me some unko check say mube hu ke Japan story back on omo ye free o Kennedy to me catch say you story we free o Jimmy no we a media house omo to me nya foot soldiers be a comedy on be no mabetro articles full of contradictions just say typos be wrong no matter beto work of one kind Jimmy form no just say when am person do compare international media it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. It is not all about sitting there and then writing things and photocopying and cut and paste. No. The New York Times, the Washington Post. Let me tell you one thing. So I'll call Washington Post, the Time Magazine, the New York Times. Pictures they use are all current pictures. You know that? Ghana and the Obituary story of Ghana Web. Na eku for 1992 picture na daho. Na nenim fresh. And they eku for 20 They spend money to make sure they get the right thing. If they're going to do a story on Trump today, they're going to send a photographer wherever Trump is, it's a locality, the photographer, they will send that photographer to go and take a current picture of Trump. If they have to take a picture from Getty, they will make you understand this is Getty. So they need you to understand what they are doing. Photography in Ghana is stupid. Editorial work in Ghana is stupid. Nobody knows the job. Utimiko Joy News. Na ya Keku Fuadu Asem. Na 1996 picture of the campaign in the tour. You think you are deceiving? Who do you think you are deceiving? Brony website will not allow that. Never. Anything that they be on yet in some phone say how we don't know the job. We don't want to learn. Yet Ghana, ye boy dinka krape near that started from ma near wo by heart. Hey, we do age Ghana web, but they're not in mattering. That is the issue. Go to their radio stations and TV stations. The editors there, over so catch them say time and all win TV so Adum TV. Eka say Opuni, EWSK go tank they could not edit anymore. Editor was there, but they were all in support of the nonsense. They don't know their job and they deliberately destroy people. So these are the things how you're gonna near. It is not like a big the people we expected to know their job, they don't even know their job. Go on their websites. They don't even have photographers they can send out and say, you know, something happened. And they have stock photos on school be a shit, sa picture no, picture no, almost 2020, 21. Maybe I have fire about fire that picture. No, you are not serious. You are a waste. You are one of the most useless websites and I say news portals. Why already say obey news? Why already say you be current? Make sure you put money in it. Go ahead, Joy Bibiomoti. Da bene see Joy FM at the phone on team no. O kompa onye baby mpake. Now ka twitwi nkofo oju se broni ananya nse ni se Kevin anka Joy media anka mo Joy City. Anka mo 5-acre land Joy City siso. You know that? Yes. But as usual, cocaine ska inti nkwasi ade nkwa na yaso nsemfon so uwure ma as a kitchen bi no uwure ha no hot basa bi just say we don't have foresight, we are just foolish. Go to Canada Japan's Ken City. I say eho any who wache mo so. One emona ehu so no. Yehu wache so ade ehu so no I say ho any who wache mo so. Tan no mo to Ken City. And at the end just say yem pese ye be a horizon. We don't want to challenge ourselves. Jimina. Let's move forward. Yeah, Kevin Taylor there. All right. You see this one. Number 1 case. Prosecution still awaiting AG's advice. Case adjourned to November 22nd. Number 1 way on. Me say. E kropapa bia so anka kwawe. Number 1 he's a thief. He's a criminal. Number 1 does not deserve to live amongst us. Also, that jail as we speak. This is granting bail cry. This boy is being protected by this government. This boy is being protected by this corrupt NPP government. Were we not here in this country? When they told us, say, they have confiscated every single asset of Number 1 men's gold. Were we not in this country? How many people have died trying to access their money? Last week, when they saw the letter Biaba Bonten, we are going to start paying. Just say he knew, said they were going to court. These were the excuses. The Attorney General is even telling him to give. As we speak now, the prosecution is still waiting for advice from the Attorney General. The prosecution is waiting for Godfrey Dame to tell them to go ahead with prosecution. And this fool is sitting in Ghana enjoying all the bad money he made from people. I was one of the people who did everything possible to make sure that Namwan didn't free Dubai, Abba Ghana, Manabi Tianko Foka, because we believed to say there was some money there he was going to pay. Yantiana Kere Japan because Namwan was $20 million that bank be. Kere Japan ya ndo da o we. Yantiana because that's some chair. Yantiana Finance Ministry Ebeka Chair say, Security and Exchange Commission Ebeka Chair say they have confiscated every single asset of men's gold. So this is a country you cannot trust anybody. People are dying day in, day out. Listen, one day, these are the kind of frustrations that a young man will pick a gun and will be to work. No, yes, also the frustration. My mom died because of this fool taking her money. One day, or to traffic light him, Nenana Kwankwano, Obibe Sanibule Tegum, Nani Panaka say, yes, I killed this guy because this guy's actions killed my mom, killed my dad. And let me tell you, sometimes you people think, say, some of these words are strong. They are not. Because when you lose a loved one, when you lose somebody you think you could have saved, that's when him say, somebody is deliberately have decided, say, or be making sure, say, you people will commit crimes. I am being honest here. So all the things that they said is confiscated, all the monies, where did they go? They gave it back to him. This is a judiciary we cannot trust. This is a government we cannot trust. This is the whole Attorney General who is a corrupt criminal. So number 1, his case has been moved to November. Last time I was saying, Bowa and a judge, it is a connection between the judges, the prosecution, and the Attorney General's office. Because the judge, also fill case way, who making sure say those people suffering, stroke, they get some kind of justice. You sit and make sure things happen. But the judge is working with the prosecutor and the judge, they are working with the Attorney General, and they are the same people working with the Jubilee House. So they are helping to kill Ghanaians. And it's obi true. Then I'm one body timutua. Nipana ebony and that's on your bonny. Say, and they can say, so obi true. Nasa nam ho na ahomtie pressure nti. Obonam 1 2 why bonny and on your bonny. These are things we need to be looking at, because sometimes we are just looking at the top. We need to look at the pain beneath the top. There are thousands and thousands of people who are going through hell. People have been driven out of their homes. People have lost loved ones. People are dying, stroke-ridden, bed-ridden. People are just suffocating because of this guy, this criminal. And the government that is supposed to speak for the people, defend and protect the people, no, the government has connived with this criminal and then helping people to die. This is basically like a government killing its own people. So Nam1 works in Ghana. Today he's signing new people. Tomorrow he's driving in his cars. He doesn't respect anybody because when we say Jimmy, because nobody is taking action, because he's not seen anything before. Nobody has cautioned him because he feels that he has the protection of the government. So he sees all of us as idiots. And people in Ghana, at the point, one day, somebody will flip. One day, somebody will get over angry. One day, somebody will take lives. And it is not going to be very pleasant. And these are hard truths. Okay, Ghana's own site will be against Obidabi. Obinje Oma Miska Mama Miwuda into what your crowd and out in radio so now can kwasiasem and I can say somebody is inciting somebody against someone. Obinje wusem ska illegally that. Obi emfa chrono kwanso and sell life that. Obinji sikem fru ma me o ma nko hu no fie so oda ho a wenya stroke on tumi sorry nante da obe saa ko so obewu obi nka wakoma da into what wa wo say brofo na survive nipa. Master, you've not seen anything yet. This guy is enjoying the protection of this criminal government. The president, the Jubilee House, the judiciary, they are protecting this thief. It will get to a point that people will take matters into their own hands and they will take care of issues. I'm saying this again. It's going to get to a point. Some people are going to take matters into their own hands and take care of issues, so that they will also feel like they have at least paid back whatever people did to them. The last time we released his statement, and all that he was saying in the statement said, his workers, he's blaming his work. Where have you ever seen anybody today, anywhere, telling you say he used to work at Men's Gold? He is now releasing statement blaming his workers for doing illegality. Who cares? When was the last time you saw anyone say, I work at Men's Gold? I used to work. Nobody. Because the thing was a Ponzi scheme. Because all the people you saw there, they were not even on any permanent deal. They were all on temporal shit. Come there, wear uniform, let people think this is a work going on. And we are entertaining this boy walking in and out of every office, going into the court, making fun of our judiciary. And we sit there, we have a chief justice, we have an attorney general. Ghanaians are suffocating and nobody cares. One day, this boy will be sitting in traffic, enjoying music. The person will not run. The person will say, I did this because you are heartless. And it might happen. And sometimes you think, say, people hate people. We don't. We speak the reality for you to understand, say, the consequences. When you suppress people for long, it will get to a point they will retaliate. They will revolt. And these things I'm saying today, somebody might think, say, I'm doing politics. But when the right time comes, you will understand, say, Kevin wasn't doing politics. Kevin was actually telling us the truth. All right, let's move forward. We're almost done with the social media segment. Cape Coast South Assembly members have not received any letter to meet on voting, and after the twice twice rejected NSATA, they have not received any message from the president. Let me read this again, and this is the latest on the Cape Coast elections. Cape Coast South Assembly members have not received any letter to meet on voting, and after twice rejected NSATA, they have not received any message from the president or his renomination. The president for his renomination, but they tried everything possible to do elections last Wednesday when he was rejected. So as it stands now, Cape Coast elections, we named the echo because someone rejected Akwana twice. They should have received a letter from the presidency saying, I have renominated this guy. Till date, as we speak now, those assembly members have not received any letter from the presidency. So who has that power? When I have power, I can say re-election. And now when I create this power, on one can say creative power, and say Cape Coast, we should have that election. Because yeah, rejected Obi at elections, MMDC elections, a nomination. The president will have to write back to the assembly and say, I have renominated Kevin Taylor. You are rejecting Ipana twice. And there's Arthur. Cape Coast first said they don't need him. Nobody in the assembly can show a single letter, the head to the tail. Said the presidency has released a statement to say this guy has been renominated for the third time. Twice. They have not received anything. Today, into what kind of country are we living in? So somebody is in Cape Coast trying to impose this as a criminal onto the people of Cape Coast. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we making this old dying man do this to this country? I heard it said that easy representative there, no, what that no MPP foot soldier, and in some phone OD, and a minister, no. Why are you people doing it? You are causing problems. The young people in Cape Coast, Masa, Omoma Wenko is you. They will fight back, and it's not going to be beautiful. It's going to be ugly. The young people in Cape Coast, they will fight back. If you try to impose this guy, the guy you are trying to impose on them, he might not survive it. So why don't you do what the people want? Why are you people not even showing one letter to show, say, the presidency has written back to you people in the assembly in Cape Coast to say he has renominated this thief Ernest Arthur? Nobody has received a letter. None of the assembly members, MPP, NDC, and we are here saying we are going to organize another election. Who in their right senses will do this? This is recipe for disaster. There could be chaos. Yeah, Mummy and Jai Jimino. Mummy and Jai Jimino na yen started looking at issues not very well. The country is going down the drain. It is going down every single day. The principles are not being followed. We are not following anything. We are not listening to anything. The government has skewed everything. Basically, we are living in an authoritarian country. We are living under a tyrant. The tyranny is too much. They decide what we want. They don't even respect the constitution again. This is a man who was pleading with us. Try me. The battle is the Lord. This man is a thief. He has corrupted every single institution. Every single government institution. Jane Mensah has become a criminal, a walking contradiction, a dirty Jezebel sitting there, waiting again to plunge this country into chaos. The minister said, I don't understand. Now, finally, Halls imposing Kevin Taki on us, Gamanche. On us, Gamanche. Abola PM family tells government. Now, the last time we did this Gamanche story where I showed you documents. I published the documents. I played an audio of Lord Comet saying, they don't care. They have the judiciary in their pockets and that they know what to do. That same day, the next day, they gazetted this Kevin guy. Now, this family that you are looking here, one of the core families that gives the green light for somebody to be installed as a chief. Now, for the core family, it is the Abuja Piam family, no? They have actually come out and said they don't recognize this guy as the Gamanche. Say answer na ubesi hine no. Answer na ebesi oman hine no. Say ebusiana nkasa eyi nipa no. Ekase sa nipa we yenjini tuma. Who on earth in Ghana can come and say we have gazetted this guy? Abra ebusiana omu make laws omu yi this year made be di Gamanche no. Say we don't recognize this guy. So why are we doing this to ourselves? Now, what we are seeing here is basically the Jubilee House trying to impose their own people on the Gap people. This should end the whole matter. 24 hours, the National House of Chiefs, the president spent, the Ekufuado spent $5 million to get him elected. And I have told the House of Chiefs, the National House of Chiefs, to say, Ohini be say, the American has said, time omuye election, omudi tu togbe afedi, eni nana ewusi, the paramount chief of Dominance, sa election, they didn't take money. Monies upon monies. 50,000 Ghana. Omanji 31st to 21st. Omko tompreti picture. Or hinia or say 1 GB because there are a few chiefs who did not do that. Now, omo me list so me person hini because me de makondwa bodua I didn't do it. Na me nkyeremu bibi besin de obianka hwe. The president brought this president of the National House of Chiefs in because he wanted to pass Ejapa. Togbe Afedi and his vice, Nane Wusi, they did not allow this because they were like, give us time to analyze this. This is our royalties. And then quickly, Kandapa led this. And then they spent 5 million paying chiefs in the National House of Chiefs to get this man to be the National House of Chiefs president so that Ejapa could be passed by the National House of Chiefs. Ejapa ended up in parliament and now this is where we are. Now today, this same National House of Chiefs president has connived with the presidency And we heard Lord Kome, who is the operations manager or director in the Jubilee House, on radio, on phone, saying that the presidency knows this. They are manipulating the court and that they will do everything to put their guy as the government chair. Today, the primary family that brings out a royal to say this guy is here. We are bringing this guy for gas, to be sworn in as Gamanche. They are saying they don't recognize Kevin. They don't recognize this Gamanche that we use 24 hours to gazette. So who is doing who? The last time I was telling you people, I said Abola. Okay, Abola. That is the name. Somebody's correcting me here. Abola Piam family. Now the Abola Piam family has come out. They have made it public. They've had a press conference. So at the end of the day, as we speak, technically, this Gamanche is illegal. So I was telling you the last time, another government is going to come and this Gamanche is going to be kicked out. Now, why is all this happening? It is happening because the sub-chiefs, some of the chiefs in the Greater Accra Regional House of Chiefs, some of the chiefs, those small chiefs, they go to Jubilee House, they give them one stupid car and they destroy the tradition. The Regional House of Chiefs in Accra, the traditional council, majority of these people, I kept telling these people that those are the people you need to look at. They go and take money and they breach the law. How can a family that actually introduces a royal to be sworn in or to be gazetted as the Gamanche come in to say, we are having an open press conference. This guy, we do not recognize him. So who had that power to gazette this man? Every single day, politicians destroy the Ga. They destroy the Gamanche. They destroy the Gas too. They destroy the Ga people. And the Ga people, out of greed, they are greedy people. They are liars. I say the Ga youth, you have to understand, those opinion leaders and those community chiefs, they are your problem. They are your problem. They will destroy you people. Entirely, they will destroy you people. Menoka say, and you people live in communities with them. You know this man cannot afford this car. He was given this car by the Jubilee House, and you are sitting there foolishly looking at them. Burn that car. Because the Gamanche seat is more important than one greedy man going to take car to destroy the heritage of a clan, of everything. Burn that car in his face. Tell him that if he wants to go buy his car, let him go buy his car. If he wants to go take his car, he should go take his car. He cannot take a car and make decisions that will affect the Ga people. You need to point them out. Bring those people out. Go after them. Let them understand enough is enough. You heard Lord Comey. He was saying that they have infiltrated. They have paid these so-called opinion leaders. The Ga people are not going anywhere. The Ga massive people are not going anywhere. And you, the young ones living in these communities, you know these people who are taking cars. You see them every day. You look at them and you turn around and can't blame who? Blame yourselves. Take action. Take action. They cannot put their greed above the interest of the Ga people. So Akwaji car, burn the car and tell him, baby Akwaji car, we are burning to send a signal to them that you cannot play with this because this is dear to our heart. You're still watching. With all due respect, extended version. After this short break, we will go straight and take care of business. It is the Opuni Agongo trial. I'll break it down. I'll let every single Ghanaian understand what is actually happening and what will transpire in court tomorrow. This is With All Due Respect, extended version. welcome back to the show. You're still watching with Audio Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. It's time for the editorial of the day. Me pacho Oshemia. Sa editorial way, I want to do it in Chi a lot. Sene beya Ghana for beti Opuni asem we ase. Any bibia asem no akudu. So when you see me speaking a lot of Chi, there's a specific reason. I want it to go down. I want majority of Ghanaians to understand this particular issue. Because Asembia, it's been there for 5 years. And majority of Ghanaians are asking, why is the Opuni case still in court? Why is it going in and out of court? What is happening? We were told, say, Opuni has stolen money when a time na oye kuku boss, no, any agongo, omakambo, omutiabom, area Ghana Fosika. It is said, Abino and as Attorney General, no, if the Attorney General had enough evidence, by now Opuni's case or Agongo's case should have been done, and the prosecution should be done, like judgment should have been read a long time ago. Now, it is looking like, say, for 5 solid years, we have not actually or still not gotten to that part. Obibe Tumaka said clear cut, Opuni is guilty or Agongo is guilty. The issue is, it is always excuses from the prosecutor or from the Attorney General. Now, at the end of the day, baby Opuni asem we start here, and let us start from the back. When we start from the back, you will understand. Now, said Agongo ni Opuni were dragged to court by the Akufo-Addo administration when they took power. Now, when they took power, what they realized is they needed to prove to Ghanaians, say, they said some things in opposition, that there were some people, no matter what, they were going to prosecute because in their head, they had a lot of evidence against those people. So majority of Ghanaians said, okay, if you have enough evidence to prosecute Opuni, we will vote for you. We will bring you in to make sure, said, it is true. So majority of Ghanaians voted for Akufo-Addo in 2016, even because of Opuni and Agongo issue, because NPP Akufo-Addo made it one of their trump cards. So I'm campaign baby yebe jeli Opuni with this Okoko board and now Oko somewhere like multi TV. I'm going to say win Bejina TV so ebe ye show and the video be church said trunk be a year Pakistan that man you know Opuni and the area sikale free Ghana because we must end this beluzo abano. So Ghanaians felt to say this was happening. About power na low win any multimedia eba bonti beka chere say oh sa video ni die na enye Opuni sika o na yesika bia na ewo Congo baby a Red Cross for sika. The damage has been done. Nipa dodo no more Ghana no egitu mu se sa sika na Opuni dia enso ende low win any multimedia Joy News we asa aba apology aba say oh na enye no kre omo twantona to nipa no so ewie yenja man nto eho ene di Opuni court yes fertilizers bi odisika waton fertilizer bi ma Agongo okokra fertilizer bi so buy fertilizer no na enye fertilizer papa say allegations be de ho omode ball Opuni cases ene de omokodu record ne say de yenkodi asemi. Let's move forward. Now judge na oti asem no so no judge na your friend no Justice Honyuga. In fact the full name here Justice Jackson Honyuga. Oyanwuni so open so who Justice Honyuga this man Justice Jackson Honyuga. Now judge we no appeals court judge and na on the tina asem so Inti assembly starting in on the assembly, so he was the one in charge, listening to both sides. Opuni lawyers, any the Attorney General, and as a prosecution, or some evidence be abandoning. Or ya judge Sebio, why judge check on him the procedure, on him process, on him the other kind of court. Yabeka say what page on? Yabeka what page on? Why they say we control court. Because as some say na a criminal case, and I say a criminal case, inti answer na witness be able to answer no so no. You must swear, you need to swear to prove say you are going to speak the truth and nothing but the truth. So the moment you deliberately lie, you have lied under oath, and that Imrano and I say the legal constitution say you need to be penalized or punished in the court. Send a beya introna uchaya no ye betuma twuma so ne ye free in some na ekonu. Say ye dia asem na so utwa ntra. Sa introna uchaya na ka say kwamena id emo no. Sa asem no ye betwuma so ne ye yi sa asem no free court proceedings no. Send a beya sa asem na wo kan no it will not affect the end case. And I say asem no ye mbua no embek affect asem no. Into court there they take it serious when it comes to purging yourself. And I say utwa ntra court. Now, young Queen, into Honyuga Tina case we for a couple of years. Na time na Hunyiniga case no, what happened was Opuni lawyers and Agongo lawyers were raising issues about the way Hunyiniga was conducting this case, and that they felt to say Hunyiniga was being biased towards Agongo any specifically Opuni. So Opuni lawyers were raising from the beginning issues. They were writing and telling the lawyers, Judge Hunyiniga say, Judge, please, your actions, is getting out of hand. Your posture in court, it is proven, say, you have already made up your mind, because there are so many things happening now. The inconsistencies, they are too consistent. And we believe, say, you have to take a critical look at the matter, devoid of political affiliations or personal issues, and sit and analyze the case as a judge. So Opuni lawyers were pushing and pushing. Now, this is what happened. One of the witnesses in the case, a chantro. Prosecution and I say aban a lawyer ni nipa or den buy say on na beto na no e mana be kan asem go Opuni so ma obi enwu se Opuni twantro no sa nipa ne buy obetena adaka mu no. The person lied. This man ni din ade eye yaw edu ampoma. Where your witness a aban mu lawyer attorney general edene buy say Ombrambe kasayanto to na no na ombe confirm say Opuni tama na oye CEO ewo koko board no oye dwirim bi wo ho oni Agongo man wey oye adwuma wo koko board inti aban na kofa ne bae. Now so when this witness came to court and he was being interrogated by Opuni's lawyers cross-examining they realized said the man had lied. Now in court when you lie under oath or when you purge yourself, there was a court in Brano I was a judge didn't and say I was a judge did not some no why also can say also me can seminar me fan so we no me ye shame na say a yentrona which I judge also jina case no why na oyi sa asem na ye hu say yentro no every court proceedings nim and our statements nim na wo nipa na wo twa antro no you who purged yourself you have to be sanctioned. And I say, asotwe a osi edema jail a osi jailu na yetwa asem no so. Because answer na obey witness you swear an oath. Stress say untwantro. Na time obudi asem no this witness are buying a lawyer penyini a attorney general and a prosecution edin buy obetwantro ema a year a buying prosecution lawyer ejitu mu said this man has lied under oath. A judge or your friend, Judge Hunyiniga, he admitted, said this guy has lied under oath. Opuni lawyers, Agongo lawyers raised the issue, said, Mr. Judge, you know what the proceedings say. What it says, it says, Obi Chantro in a criminal case, Abra we take oath. We stop, we prosecute the person, we expunge, and I say ye in some waka in the we take it out and then we move on. Into a jinahadia summon your chini panason and sanya queenim. Justice Hunyiniga Jackson said, onye. He in fact said it in plain court, say he is not going to do it, even though Emrano or the law expects him to take action. And this judge said he wasn't going to do it. Now, this is what happened. After the Judge Hunyiniga made that statement, this is the judge I'm talking about. After he made that statement, something weird happened. This judge, Osaya Ohene, so he went to Baby Odi Hineno. Ewa awuna fokrun baby. Now, okono obuboja, there was an occasion or there was a gathering or a deba. The president was invited. Now, when the president was invited, this judge publicly told the people at the gathering, a judge, an appeals court judge, not be a Supreme Court judge, you see, or a Supreme Court judge. Sometimes not be a Supreme Court judge, not be a Supreme Court, not an appeals court judge. An appeals court judge, you have the experience and you know the ethics of your job, You know, say, you don't do politics. You know, say, you don't make people think, say, even say, you have a special favor for the president of the party or the party in power. Now, Judge Hunyiniga etna na konjum deba kese afashe. He told the people there, say, 4 more for now vote for Akufo-Addo, and that give him another chance to win elections. So you people, my subordinates, people under me, everybody should vote for Akufo-Addo. This is an appeals court judge. This is on record. So you can go Google, you will see it. He made that emphatic statement. Now we'll be back at Kevin Bois. Let's watch Judge Hunyuiga.
We wish to congratulate you for the excellent manner you are governing this dear country of ours, Ghana, and the significant gains made in the economy in your first term. It is true that you have won high admiration not only in Africa, but also in advanced democracies. Your flagship programs, like the free senior high school, planting for food and jobs, which has increased food production and has even led to exports. One district, one factory, among others, has increased food production and has improved upon the standard of living of many Ghanaians. Indeed, for special mention is the free SHS, which has broken boundaries and has greatly bridged the gap between the rich and the poor. This program has also broken the record which was held by the first president of the Republic of Ghana, Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, who gave free education to our brothers and sisters in the northern part of Ghana. Your free SHS program is unprecedented in the history of Ghana. In the first term, as it covers the whole country, we in this district have equally benefited, and we say, Ayuko to your excellency, and may God and our ancestors shower their blessings on you, give you longer life and deeper thoughts to move this nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years. Deeper thoughts to move this nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years. This nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years. This nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years. This nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years. This nation forward. It is our hope that with your vision and the gains made in your first term, Ghanaians may consider giving you another 4 years.
So this is Justice Hunyuiga. The time he was speaking, he was still an appeals court judge. He was sitting on the Opuni case. He was there as the chief and also as a judge. He knows his boundaries. He knows the ethics of the job. He knows what he was doing. This man, when he was making these statements, he was an appeals court judge. He is not a today's judge or a judge. So you cannot just sit and say he made this statement out of ignorance. Even when he was being vetted, he was questioned on this. He couldn't give any sensible answer. So you could see, from day one, this man is basically a foot soldier judge. Now, it doesn't end there. So this is what happened. After he made this statement, in less than 72 hours, the president promoted this judge, Hunyuiga, who was an appeals court judge, sitting on the Opuni case, to the Supreme Court. In less than 72 hours, this Hunyuiga guy was promoted by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who was moved from the appeals court straight to the Supreme Court to become a Supreme Court judge. This is the same judge who was sitting in public telling his people that they should give Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo another 4 years. Even when you listen to his statement, his whole speech was basically like an MPP foot soldier speaking. But he put the ice on the cake, the crescendo, by saying, he would like his people to give the president 4 more years to go, and we were so close to the elections. This was a time where campaign had actually started, and he made this emphatic statement. So in less than 72 hours, Justice Hunyuiga was moved to the Supreme Court. The perjury case was sitting there. He still didn't touch it. He told them that he is not going to stop the case, punish this guy who lied under oath, and then let us move forward. He didn't. If Justice Hunyiniga had done that, today we wouldn't have been at the Supreme Court now. And I'll come to the Supreme Court issue and the people who have now been chosen to sit on this case. So as the case was moving on, Opuni and Agongo lawyers were still screaming that, sir, judge, you are not being fair. So he was now a Supreme Court judge presiding on our appeals court case. So he's a Supreme Court judge. He was still sitting on that case. And the Opuni team were saying that we need to stop this case. This guy has purged. You know, I know, they know. Everybody in this court know. The guy who purged himself has accepted the truth that he has purged himself. He has lied. Take action, because the laws governing this court says we need to take action before we move forward. Hunyiniga still said no. He wasn't going to do it. Okay, so we moved forward. The case went and went and went, and it got to a point whereby the lawyers of Opuni decided to go to the Supreme Court to tell them that, you know what, we are not like at the losing end. We have a clear case. We have a clean case. Nothing has actually been proven since this case started over 4 years ago. No clear-cut evidence has been brought forward to say my clients have done this or that. But we want the process to be clean, so that when the last statement is made, we make our ending, our closing remarks or statement. Nobody will sit anywhere else and punch holes in the judgment. So we feel that that particular thing this judge skipped has actually changed the dynamics of the case, because one lie can actually affect the judgment. Now, Hunyiniga in the court told them that he wasn't going to jail the guy, take out his statement, and that he would do that after the case has been heard, after he has written his judgment. The reason why Opuni's lawyers, no Moka said, stop the case right there. The reason why the law says stop the case right there is because the lie, it can affect the outcome of the case, because somebody is going to toe along that lie to make a case, which is not fair. So Hunyiniga was supposed to cut that lie out, jail that guy, and then his judgment, it will be clean. But when you tell the courts that you are not going to punish the guy who purged himself, and that after the end of the case you have done you're about to read your judgment, you will deal with that. It means the case has already been tainted. The final judgment has been tainted. But this guy did not agree. So Opuni lawyers went to the Supreme Court to petition them, to tell them something is happening in the appeals court we think you need to know about. We are not failing. We have proven ourselves. None of the witnesses this prosecutor or the government brought was able to pin my clients down. But what I want to do is, as a lawyer, I want the process to be followed. I want procedure to be respected. I want the Constitution to be respected, because this is not the only case. The only case, this is not the only case that we would say precedents are very important. So the lawyers of Opuni were like, we want the precedents to be solid. Senior Beya Debino. Obi mbeka say judge bitna case bi so obi twa ntroma or judge to mu koye until we don't want that. So the Opuni lawyers went to Supreme Court. Now when they went to Supreme Court can say ate ye betena asem no so. So the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice said he was going to appoint 5 judges. 5 judges to sit on the case and look at the statement, and I say case now, and I say Obibaka say complain now Opuni lawyers the British Supreme Court. So omunhwem ansana yatwa case ne so. Into the 5 judges are Chief Justice appointee na Justice Jones Doche. On na president, and so on a preside, on a captain of that 5-member judges are omubedi case Justice Jones Doche. Everybody knows Justice Jones Doche. Jones Doche oyobia MV Benjamin cocaine case on na otina sa case no kaiko 4 time. Or throw some kind of judgment bia. An appeals court judge or no ye below Doche say his statement, his judgment was cancerous, and that it didn't follow any logic. It was like a madman writing when he was drunk. This is the MV Benjamin case. Doche did everything possible to make sure, Tago Mono, they were cleared. Do you remember? People who were supposed to stand trial and be jailed, Doche wrote a judgment to date in the history of our Supreme Court, in our law book, it still does not make sense for a Supreme Court judge to write a judgment for an appeals court judge to say it is cancerous, that Supreme Court judge in the first place is not even supposed to be there. It means he lacks the fundamental intelligence to be there as a Supreme Court judge. This is the same Doche Mukai. He was promised by Akufo-Addo. We all know these are open secrets. Said Georgina Woods, he will put Doche there. Georgina Woods left. They came to put Sufai Akufo. This is the same Doche. You could see, he has legged the butt of the MPP government from Kufuor's time. He just wants to be Chief Justice. So he will do everything in his life. Any illegality in courtroom to make sure, he pleases the MPP to make him the Chief Justice. After the cancerous judgment from this Doche guy, he was thinking they were going to make him the Chief Justice after Georgina Woods. He didn't get it. He thought he was going to be the Chief Justice after Sufai Akufo. He didn't get it. And now, Enin Yabua was made the Chief Justice. Now, I want to ask you something. This is a Supreme Court judge. When we talk about a judge, you are not supposed to be affiliated or linked to any position, board, committee. You are not supposed to be there because that is a conflict of interest. You never know that particular board you are going to set up, there's an issue that will be coming to the Supreme Court you have to preside on. That is why when you give your Supreme Court position, it is an everlasting position. When you reach your retirement, you step away. You don't involve in anything. As I speak, Justice Jones Doche is a board member of UHAS, University of Health and Allied Sciences. He is sitting on their board as a board member. Where on earth do you see this? The contradiction, the denigration of our judiciary. That is what the former director of legal education was saying. Sir. These judges cannot be trusted. They are timorous. A whole Supreme Court judge sitting on the board of a university. What if there's a scandal on that board? You are a Supreme Court judge. How are we going to deal with you? Are we going to fire you? Are we going to tell you to leave the Supreme Court? What if there's a conflict of interest? Now, the second person on this team, 5 people were elected to sit on that case. The second one was Agnes Dodzi. Agnes Dodzi was also part of the first 5 that were selected by the Chief Justice to sit and look into the Opuni case. The third person was Avril Lovelace Johnson. Maybe you don't know Avril Lovelace Johnson. Avril Lovelace Johnson is the former wife of the Chief Justice. She is also a judge. Even during the election petition, she was on the panel. So this woman, the first 5, the Chief Justice former wife, the Chief Justice also appointed her to sit in there and look at the issue. And remember, when the Chief Justice was vetted, he said, there won't be problem with my ex-wife on the bench. So Chief Justice's ex-wife is a Supreme Court judge, and he decides where to put her. The Chief Justice, with all due respect to the woman, he is the only man at this point. She has a new husband, but he knows the weakness of his ex-wife. Even any girlfriends, we know each girlfriend will be weak points, the weakness. And a girl, so every guy they took weakness. So the Chief Justice indirectly can manipulate this woman to do what he likes. Yes, you might not see it, he might not clearly show it, but he knows a woman he married before, the weakness of that woman, the contradictions and all that he can do, the semantics indirectly. So this woman, who is the former wife of the Chief Justice, was also part of the 5-member judges who sat on the first case. The fourth person is Isifu Umoro Tanko. You remember that guy? Yes, Isifu Umoro Tanko too was part of the first 5. Then the last person is Justice Gabriel Puamang. Justice Gabriel Puamang. So these 5 judges were chosen by the Chief Justice. Oh, sorry. Doche is the board chair of UHAS. He's not a board member. He is the board chair. It makes it even more crazier. Doche is the board chairman. He is not just the board member. He is the board chairman of UHAS. So it makes it even crazier, complicated, sophisticated, and illegal in all forms. It's ridiculous. But he is now presiding over this. Now these 5 judges, Justice Doche, Agnes, Avril, Isifu, Justice, when they sat down to look at the case Opuni's lawyers brought to them, this is what happened. 2 of the judges said that Justice Hunyuiga has done nothing wrong and that he should still continue presiding over the case. And who are those two judges? It was ex-wife of Chief Justice, her name is Avril Lovelace Johnson, and the president of that 5 judges, Joche. These 2 judges, they said they see nothing wrong with Hunyuiga seeing somebody purging himself in court, ignoring it, and then moving ahead to say, at the end of the case, I will come and deal with that. A senior judge like Lovelace, who is that ex-wife of the Chief Justice, and also Doche, who has been in the Supreme Court for all these years, said they see nothing wrong with it. Now, the other 3 judges said they see something wrong with it and that they think that Hunyuiga should step aside for a new judge to be put on this case. So 2 people, Doche and the CJ's ex-wife, said they think Hunyuiga has done nothing wrong. Abra Omunim the Constitution. They know the law. They know everything. They said no. They think that Hunyuiga should still sit on the case. But the 3 other ones, who are Justice Gabriel Puamang, Isifu Imoro, and Agnes Dozie, said no. We are lawyers and we are judges. We should understand. We should follow the principle. Precedents are dangerous and that this guy did something wrong and that he deserves to step away for a new judge to take over this Opuni case. So that was when the first time our Opuni lawyers echo Supreme Court, they went to get a favor from the Supreme Court, said Hunyuiga should step aside for a new judge to come and start the case again because the case has been tainted. Now, the Attorney General, who is Godfrey Dame, has come out to say that the judgment from the Supreme Court, and let me put this on the screen. He said, review your error-ridden decision to stop Opuni's trial. Now, Godfrey Dame, in his own wisdom, no, he thinks, say, that first judgment, now, say, Justice Hunyuiga, 3-2. He has shown signs of biasness, should step away for a new judge to come now. The Attorney General Godfrey Dame, who hasn't won any case outside Ghana before, who nobody knows, said, the Supreme Court should review their error decision. He thinks the decision the Supreme Court gave is an error. Their error decision, their error ridden, is an insult to the Supreme Court. But the Attorney General has every right to say it because he knows the people he's dealing with. They are the same people he took to SAL to disenfranchise people. Remember, SAL, Odami Weyane Kofa Hunyuiga, yes, to disenfranchise the SAL people. So you have to understand there's a connection between Hunyuiga, Odami, and Magacha. Those people, they are clique. So this young, ignorant Attorney General comes out and says, you know what, I'm going to contest this. And that the Supreme Court, their ignorance, their error-ridden judgment, they need to change it. Godfrey Dame has 2 reasons why he says he's going back to the Supreme Court to make sure that Hunyuiga is brought back, sit on the case, and judge the case. 2 things. He says he believes that Hunyuiga is the best judge who should finish this case. And secondly, because he has started case, the country or the Attorney General's office or the government will not have money to go through this case again from scratch. Now listen to the Attorney General very well. See, it is because of money. Until he thinks, say, Hunyuiga, he has made that deliberate mistake, he should still come back and sit on the case. Now ask yourself, the Attorney General, is he thinking about the welfare of a citizen, the fair trial of a citizen, or he's just thinking about money? Because at this point, we are looking at fair trial. Opuni's lawyers are looking at clear-cut fair trial. They didn't go there and say, they were saying we needed a fair trial. Now, an Attorney General of a country comes out and say, I don't care. I know. Say, Hunyuiga did wrong. He did not follow the principle. He did not make sure the right thing was done. But because I don't want the country to spend so much money again, I don't care if even Opuni does not get fair trial. This is an Attorney General Ghanaians will say this guy is there for Ghanaians. This Attorney General is the most ignorant, is the most daft Attorney General. He does not think about the people. This statement should tell you why he decided to go to SAL, go to the Supreme Court, use this same Hunyuiga to get an order to stop the people of SAL from voting. So it is his life. It is what he does. Godfrey Dame is not there for the people. Godfrey Dame is there for himself and the president. Today, he's choosing money over fair trial of a citizen, a republic citizen, a Ghanaian citizen. This is where our Attorney General is now. This is how low he has come. He sees money over fair trial. He sees money over fair trial of a citizen of the Republic. And these young lawyers listening to me around the country, these judges, it is very, very important. He is sacrificing so many things just to make sure, say, his own lover boy, Hunyuiga, comes back and sits. Now, so Attorney General has also petitioned the Supreme Court for a review to be done on the Supreme Court's judgment on this matter. In the Supreme Court, now creme de la creme, now they have all the wisdom, no? Today, the Attorney General is saying that you people are foolish. The first decision you took isn't right. I am making you make another decision because the first one is error-ridden. You people did not think through it. So the Supreme Court should review, and shockingly, surprisingly, astonishingly, and so comfortably, the Supreme Court, the Chief Justice said, yes, I am going to put together another panel to look into the decision the Supreme Court, the 5 judges came out with, saying that Hunyuiga to step away. No, the Chief Justice, for some reason, the Chief Justice Eninyabua, for some very weird reason, says, yes, Attorney General, I have heard your case. It makes sense. I am going to put together another group. I'm actually going to add 2 more judges to the 5 to listen to you. Because the first one, you are trying to tell us we are foolish, and that I think you make sense. So I am going to listen to you and have another review on that decision. Now, what are we talking about here? Who actually, in the first place, cost the taxpayers money? Said we have to go back and start the case again. It is Hunyuiga. Hunyuiga, if he had stopped the case, where the guy purged himself and sanctioned the guy and expunged that thing that was there, that lie, we wouldn't have been here. In the first place, it was a judge who deliberately decided to flout the law. In the first place, it was a sitting judge who is an appeals court judge and also a Supreme Court judge acting as an appeal court judge. He deliberately ignored the principles, the raw truth, the law, and made sure, say, he will submerge the truth. So if the Attorney General is saying that today, when we start the case again, it is going to go against us, he needs to blame Hunyuiga, because if Hunyuiga was a good lawyer, a good judge, a judge who was ready to speak the truth, to make sure the right thing is done, he would have stopped the purging there, stopped that guy who purged, stopped the case there, and what would he have done? He would have said, you lied under oath. I'm going to jail you. Every lie you told in your cross-examination, the court should understand it is out of record. But Hunyuiga, because he has his own ulterior motive, because he's working for this president, because he's a party foot soldier, praising the president and telling people to vote for him, Hunyuiga said that I don't care. I'm a Supreme Court judge. I'm acting in appeals court. Let the game go. So we are here because of Hunyuiga's deliberate attempt to submerge the truth. So if the Attorney General has anything to say, if tomorrow they are going to sit, it's a simple thing. Who caused this problem? It means if you're not going to blame Hunyuiga, then Hunyuiga does not know his case. He does not know his job. He does not even know that when he's sitting in court as a judge and somebody purge himself, the case has to stop, the lie has to be taken out, then he is not a good judge. He automatically still has to walk. He doesn't have to sit on this case again. Who cares about the money he's lost? If you want to take the money back, take it from this judge, because this judge has shown he is not smart enough to lead, to be a Supreme Court judge or an appeals court judge, because the principles are there. There are laws that govern every single law, every single procedure. So if the judge could not differentiate between this and sat there or deliberately decided to push this aside for this to happen, the Attorney General does not have to blame anybody. He does not have to say, when we start the case again, it is going to cost me. Hunyuiga does not know his job. He was being deliberate. He intentionally did that. You have to blame him. Don't blame Opuni. Don't blame the Supreme Court. Blame yourself. But can we trust the Supreme Court to make the right decision tomorrow? Now, the Chief Justice has added 2 people to the 5 original. Inti esi an Attorney General so court and a Chief Justice said wa kanyina yate wasem nyansa wom inti esi ano nipa 5 no medi 2 beka ho inti sa 2 no beka na yes 7, and this will be decided tomorrow. Now the 2 judges are omodi omabeka sa case we hu no. Let me show you these 2 judges. Tomorrow they will be there adding up 2 or 5 no already now 3 against 2 no to sit on this matter. Now these are the new judges the Chief Justice has appointed to go sit on this case tomorrow. This Opuni's case is very delicate. Yeah, Opuni case way, it will destroy the fundamentals or the foundation of our law. Because from the beginning of Opuni case, a lot of inconsistencies has brought a lot of holes in our law. And if we don't take care and stick to the principles and make sure the right thing is done, than say about try to please the president or please a political party, we will end up destroying the whole setup, judicial setup, because we cannot put somebody's interest ahead of the laws of the land. And in 2020, a whole judge, a Supreme Court judge acting in the appeals court, can override perjury. It is never done anywhere in the world. You cannot do that. It is haram in law. It is haram in any court. So I don't even understand why the Chief Justice will have to put together another team to come and look at this review. The Chief Justice is doing something sketchy here. The Chief Justice is trying to do something. You have to watch him tomorrow. Now, these are the two men that the Chief Justice has added, and this is their profile. Let me show you. The first one is Nene Amegache. Justice Nene Amegache. Now, let me tell you a little bit about Justice Nene Amegache. Justice Nene Amegache, all right. So, Justice Nene Amegache, this man, he was a teacher at the Ghana School of Law. This man, he is the person that will be adding. There are two. This is the first one. Just Nene Amegache, he was a teacher at the Ghana School of Law. He's a managing partner of Sam Okujato and Associates. So he is a managing partner of Sam Okujato and Associates. Do you know the person we are talking about here? When we are saying Sam Okujato and Associates, only Aqua Winner partners, law firm. No? Do you know this guy? Sam Okujato. Sam Okujato is the same person who said we should shut up. We should not talk about the president's jet, the president flying jet, the president using our money to go rent private jet. This old man. This is the same man whose son raped his mate in his own house. And because he knew his son was going to go to jail, he has sent his son to Canada. His son is living in Canada today. This is the same man who is also on the General Legal Council, who when Frifa and Ojedom came there, he tried to make sure that statement about the Chief Justice was pushed aside. Even the $100,000 issue was pushed aside for a prefect to be punished for no reason. This is a man who is on the Council of State. And this is the same man who, at the end of the day, told the president, from the president asking them of their idea about whether to make the Chief Justice step aside when the Afrifa issue came up. This is the same man who advised the president to say no, and that the Chief Justice should still be in office when Asepa took the Chief Justice to Shraj and also to the presidency. This is a walking contradiction. This man is a liar and a thief. He has no moral right to speak on anything in Ghana. This Sam Okujato, the only pass he has in his life is religious studies and Bible knowledge. That is it. He went to do some stupid job in London. He came back and he said he's a lawyer. These are the people we have in Ghana. So this Justice Amegache, his law firm and this guy's law firm, they work together. They own the same law firm. The Amegache and Okujato and Associates, Sam Okujato and Associates. So Amegache has worked with this guy, or still worked with this guy. And everybody knows Okujato is a liar. He's a thief. He has never come out to deny the statement that his son didn't rape his mate. He has never addressed it. If you say I'm destroying your credibility, come out and let me prove something to you. So Amegache's best friend and partner-in-law is this guy, Okujato. Now, the next one is this man. His name is Professor Emmanuel Ni Ashi Kote. Professor Emmanuel Ni Ashi Kote. Now, this man he used to lecture at the Faculty of Law after leaving the Forestry Commission as CEO under Kufuor. So you could see, say, this man too, he served under Kufuor. He was the CEO of Forestry. And then I'm not going to sit here and say he's affiliated to the NPP, but we all know how our judicial setup is. Now remember, these two judges were all appointed in 2018 by Akufo-Addo. This man used to work under Kufuor as the CEO of Forestry Commission. He used to teach at the Faculty of Law. Now, these two men were appointed in 2018 by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo into the Supreme Court. Yeah. So you have to understand the two people the Chief Justice has brought to fortify this. Now remember, the Council of Opuni, when they went to Supreme Court in the first place, they did not just go there and say because of the perjury. They went there and proved the case that there were evidences that the prosecution provided that did not actually make any sense. They could not prove beyond reasonable doubt that their client, Opuni, was guilty of anything. So Opuni's lawyers, apart from the perjury, they went to the Supreme Court with facts proving that even evidence that the prosecution provided in court were not consistent, and that the judge who was supposed to stop all those kind of things did not. He looked on for the prosecution to present fake documents as evidence. And the Opuni lawyers, when they were going to the Supreme Court, they added all those evidence to it and they presented it to the Chief Justice that this is your judge. These and these and these things are all fake. They are not right. The prosecution, the Attorney General is now slotting in fake documents, using them as evidence. He could not prove beyond reasonable doubt that my client is guilty and that one of his witnesses has even purged himself. This and this and this and this and this is the reason why I want this judge off. And then the sitting was done, the 3 against 2 came, and now the Attorney General is saying that he still needs Onyuiga back. Now, Ghanaians, let's take our time and analyze this. Tomorrow, the Supreme Court will be sitting on this matter, the review. Now we have 7 judges. Now ask yourself, in the first place, ya young quine, and quine poison womb. And you must quine poison a woman. Se ubia din quina, ubia bewu. Inti ye say, en quine is one, yendi. Ye ba be yen quine for fro. Now, wow, wolf your honey nipa or yen quino. And a wow wolf your said, Dabi, en quine de yendi, na yenwu. Na nipa na oye nkwan no ye nim se ono na ye bone na oye nkwan ba ye wu wi ne abetwe nipa na so. Now this is what the Attorney General is saying. The Attorney General in his review statement has confirmed say Onyuiga has done wrong. Onyuiga has been biased. Onyuiga has shown signs of biasness. Now the Attorney General is saying he does not care what Onyuiga has done. All that he cares is he needs Onyuiga to be on the case, because if Onyuiga does not sit on this case, we will have to restart the case and that the government is going to lose money. The Attorney General has not fought against the perjury. The Attorney General has not fought against the illegal documents or evidence the prosecution or his lawyers provided in court that Opuni's lawyers were challenging. He never fought that. But he is fighting that if we change Onyuiga, we will lose money. Because when we bring in a new judge, we will have to start the case from scratch. So the Attorney General is not even concerned about the inconsistencies governing or surrounding this unreasonable judge called Onyuiga, but he's more concerned about the amount of money we will spend. He has neglected what fair trial is. He has neglected the core principle or the core the protection of the citizen. That is fair trial. He does not care. All that he cares about is he needs Onyuiga. But ask yourself, why would an Attorney General who knows that a judge sitting on the case has flaunted the law so many times, evidences has been flaunted, he knows clearly that as an Attorney General, he is there for every citizen. Why do you think an Attorney General will still insist from the Supreme Court that he needs Onyuiga? Then it means that Onyuiga was made a Supreme Court judge by the president just to make sure Opuni is jailed. So Hunyuiga has been paid already. Hunyuiga has been satisfied by the president already. The Attorney General knows when there's a change in judge, that agenda, that payment they paid Hunyuiga by moving him to the Supreme Court will never be possible because there will be a fair trial. The fight the Attorney General is fighting now for a revision of this or review, no, it is because from the back, Hunyuiga has been settled indirectly by being moved from appeals court to the Supreme Court. That is the logic here. Because why would the Attorney General fight any judge if you have a case? If you think your prosecution, your lawyers, the Attorney General, you think you have enough case to prosecute Opuni, if they bring a judge from Harlem, they bring a judge from Jerusalem, you know you have a case, you are not bothered. Why is the Attorney General bothered? Why is the Attorney General talking about money instead of talking about ethics? Talking about breach of the law, talking about how to make sure fair trial could go anywhere. It could go against Opuni, it could go against the government. Fair trial is to make sure justice is served. Why is the Attorney General fighting against fair trial? Today, he's using money. Who cares about money now? We are talking about the liberty of a Ghanaian. We are talking about serving justice, irrespective of who is in front of it. Why is the Attorney General today now concerned about money than the fair trial we are going to have in court? I think that bringing a new judge is basically the best thing to do. But tomorrow, they will be going in front of these judges. Ask yourself, do you think these judges have what it takes to protect the integrity of the Supreme Court? Because it is basic. When a judge flouts the law, the judge has flouted the law. The case has been tainted. We cannot put Hunyuiga back on this case because he has already tainted the case by not stopping the inconsistencies. The Supreme Court itself came out and said it is true. So who in their right senses again will go tomorrow and say that no, Hunyuiga should come back? On what basis? Because you have already confirmed in your first meeting that Hunyuiga has committed a crime. Hunyuiga went against the law. Hunyuiga did not follow the principles. It is very important we look at this critically. If these judges tomorrow go sit and come out and say Hunyuiga should come back to the case, that is the end of our justice system. The Chief Justice has destroyed our judiciary. We need to come out and understand that if you allow these people to take advantage of us, the law should not be applied differently. The justice we are looking at is a justice that serves everybody. I don't think any judge in their right senses will go and sit and say Hunyuiga committed a crime. We accepted it today. We are changing it. Are you sick? It is only a corrupt judge who will go tomorrow and say we have done a review and we think that Opuni's lawyers are not saying the right thing. But we are the same people who thought or who believed in our stance that he lied. Hunyuiga didn't do the right thing. A whole judge. Look at evidence, fake evidence. A whole judge sits on a case. The prosecution could not for once prove that Opuni is guilty of anything. A whole judge, a Supreme Court judge acting at the appeals court could not make sure somebody purging himself was cautioned. The case, that statement was taken out, and the whole Supreme Court tomorrow will go and sit and say, yes, bring Hunyuiga back. If these 7 judges tomorrow go in there and come back and say Hunyuiga should go back to the case, that is the end of our democracy. And let me tell you, it will bring this nation down. It will show clearly the agenda behind the Opuni case. That is why for 5 years, 5 solid years, Opuni has been in case and the prosecution has not been able to raise one serious fact against Opuni. We cannot allow men and women come together and abuse this office. Chief Justice Edini Yabua consistently is proving that he is not somebody we can trust. The judge is going to sit there. Tomorrow your credibility is on the line. Are you going to be the judge who knows that your fellow judge has gone against the law and still say he should do his job? What precedent will you be setting tomorrow? Me sitting here, I am not here to say Opuni is guilty or not. The Chief Justice is guilty. What I am here to tell you is we want fair trial. Hunyuiga Jackson has proven from day one, campaigning for the president, allowing all this fake evidence, make sure that the person who lied has been pushed aside for the case to go on, tainted the process. Is not the only judge who can sit on Opuni's case. The moment you people tomorrow say Hunyuiga should go back, then it means that Hunyuiga's payment was that Supreme Court position and that the president is manipulating the Supreme Court, and we the people will take matters into our own hands and make sure the right people fill that position. The people are angry. The system is choked. The anger is in the system. Do not set fire in it. My advice to these judges, the system is very, very tricky now. The anger in the system towards the Supreme Court is bitter. Do not follow this. Do not follow the greed of some people and set this nation ablaze. Precedents are very important. It is very, very important. Justice should be served, and it should be served in a way everybody will have their heart calmed. I'm a Ghanaian like you. You people going to sit there tomorrow, you are Ghanaians like us. You are not human. You are not Jesus. You are not God. You are humans. Apart from the law you have learned, you can apply common sense. Hunyuga has committed a crime. He has flouted the law. Hunyuga has made sure the process, he made sure he broke the process. Let us straighten the process, getting a new judge. The Attorney General of Ghana is thinking about money instead of thinking about the trial, the Ghanaians getting a fair trial. This is the lowest point of our judiciary. It is important as Ghanaians. I know you judges, some of you are politically affiliated to some parties, but what we are looking at, it's something very sensitive, very dear to this nation. A fair trial, every Ghanaian deserves it. Opuni deserves it. Agongo deserves it. The government needs to prove their case. If we go bring a judge from the US, the government, the Attorney General should be able to prove his case. Why is he scared? Why is he talking about money now? Who in the first place caused this problem? It was Hunyuga, who wasn't consistent in doing his job. Ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow, let's open our eyes. We will be following what happens in the Supreme Court. I keep telling you, we are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. My name is Kevin Ekobe Editorial. After this short break, I will pick phone calls. Hello, caller. Hello.
Good evening, Kevin Taylor.
Good evening, sir. Pepa Chokasa.
Pepa Chokasa, me do brabo for Alaji Hassan.
Nice one.
Nango Ponshira, Waba Juma and Alaji. Tasa me tie wasem ya and nchetremu ya odiama ya. Ajeji Guinea, one Guinea eka Ghana me bonemu one Guinea or mine ankasa one tese. Say Sadia, Ness Abatora, your 2020 no. Nettes and Cabano said the pie will be a percentage 50 plus 1 vote no. Instead of saying Quebec was a kind round. Nettes a Satan no more Guinness Ghana, your best said you can round until Abanama Kufado no. What? Who can have a man in 2020 no so? Nettes run off pronounce Yakono. No, say. Ghana, you best say the country and the Mayanji Abanima Kufado. Okay, to say the Ghana Mrano, I have beef. Ghana Mrano, I have beef. Now I'm here, a Bayaka Crano, the way you are Ghana, your judge is Supreme Court in Yano. Why is your Bayaka Crano? Why you know you require a demoa? And maybe I want we are, you better tell you, why I know you read the Krampa,
Thank you very much for the call. Hello? Hello? All right. Let's. The line is jammed again. Obia Fred, I know. I want to pick a few calls today. I'll try and pick a few calls. Hello, caller.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah. This is typically Africa, man. Typically Africa. Always trying to just serve the employee, not serving the people. So what is to do is, say, you need to educate Africans. You need to educate us more. Just wear your suit, do this suit, and re-educate us about what is a MP, what is duty, the population, what are their duty, what are all those things you need to educate. And what is there to do also is you need to let this go far. Because if you see your viewers, we need to just maybe cross 1 million one day, so that we know that Ghanaians are listening.
Thank you very much, sir.
Last, you promised to call. You promised to call me. You did not call.
I will do that. I will do that.
I'm having another idea. So thank you. Yeah.
All right, boss. Thank you. All right, I'll call you. You know, it's. I have a very tight schedule, but I'll try my best. Hello, caller. Hello.
Bosu.
Yes, sir.
Bosu, Vivian.
Everything good.
Bosu, good. Sakura ni Kevin.
Kasa Sakura.
Mi bisao. Asema awuka judges we na omuka wase. Won say dey appointees ni nyina akọ political appointment. Eti direction efiriso a enu a na omudu etire. Won efiriso a direction na ye di mom we so enu a na omudi kokko. Yes, mom say ye democracy. Ye kosi save oman anything na oman business say omo aye cool. Say justice no aye selective a enu na ehye amanfo bufo na ye di yaku. Omo hwa ye de omo ti won mo ye no omo hwa ye akufo do say yes.
Sako is gone. All right. Sako made his point. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good evening. Go ahead. All right. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening. Good job done. Good evening. Good job done. God bless you.
Thank you too. Thank you very much for the call. All right. Okay. I had good evening. Good job done. God bless you. Thank you too. God bless you too. All right. Let's pick another call. Hello, caller.
Hello. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
But you say, as I just where you take what was saying. Sanya so company when you Jimo from what say, because she's somebody. You probably broke it to your sister. This can was saying, I see me if you have done for 5 years. We what was also look at this. Look at this, Kevin. Where shall I show ya? I shall show ya. Ghana it's high time. It's high time we the youth stand to do something because then the a man over say.
I'm sure. Thank you very much for the call. All right. Hello. I hope this will be a case in analysis here. I pray. I hope say from this explanation at least every Ghanaian understands Ochina. Yenina try review no dey be priaba. Obiati ase. I really want because me Juma no say be so obiati ase. I don't want you to go out there now obi missing for me oni ade. Say be ya ye cast some now later no we can all have that argument or that conversation. Hello caller. Hello. Okay. I saw something like Watara, but it's looking like his line isn't helping him. I'm just waiting for another caller.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Over
we go for you.
I'm fine then. And then you try to coach for me. No man, I am doko me. What do you mean my friends with the one people food up there? It's never so good. And I extension alcohol won't go. I want to remember. And Kevin, sometimes I'm very busy. We have to help our people. Your problem, big problem. We are a bunch of jokers. Now, I hear painful Omugu Ghana or Omugu Central Region. What how ma Ombe FM what a tree. So be better you don't qua or see you can say pay. What finish?
Yeah. Ochina be the keep question come on. Ochina be the keep question come on.
Hey, mommy, that's all trouble. All trouble. On the way, I know all the cash again, right? All trouble, I know all the cash again. What question? Juma, now is it the problem? I America, sophomore as America, I can some now. Sometimes I know you know, but I have to let you talk because. And painful when you mean so when you do when you mean I'm not walk on.
And you know the government, government, he doesn't need to preach anybody. Oh yeah, Yami was so.
Yami show also. Hello, caller. Hello. Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Kevin, say.
You have a call.
Fine. How are you?
I'm good.
Please, this is Alaji Bini Europe Bushele, NDC Peace College organizer in Savile. Kevin, thank you for having me this evening. Let me send my greeting to you and Chief Audu Sufa Azoka. Kevin, I think this special prosecutor, I think is not ready to work with the nation.
All right, I think his line dropped. Let me pick another call. Hello, caller. Hello. All right, for another call. It looks like sir, a man for be ready. Hello, caller.
Hello, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. How you doing, Kevin?
Everything good.
You're doing good. You're doing a really, really good job. My main country is the name of
yeah.
Me say me junior maybe who are me say me who na man kan enti dia de pana ekufado any MPP aban ba ya obode ne mo nsan ka ayeyi chese bi omode omo nsan ka bibia say your court judges or the nsan ko kan ya enu nie commerce banking system for the nsan ko kan ya and I mean education anwenese chese bibia den sabeka bia enkoyi say your friend say your case bill say dia bi na ya bono me chese obi a otie me bia ombo ade ba ko pa o den nsakan ya friend say kufa Dubai o den nsakan ya yeyi. Can you think of anything, Kevin?
No. Everything. We're discussing it. There's nothing. Share MMDC's elections on we. MMDC's.
We mean just you. Just man commit me research say. Dia de pen banner or then insta or buy or then insta can. Banking, education, health, airport si dan ba ko bibia enti obekwa dem pa na ebe hu say any legacy. I was thinking of something right now but I say I'm ready me dwe wa me tia say o hwe na nia hwe nia friends utabel so ka when say enti na be tore bia me Jack Christosum no Christosum na ye pa ma se ka o dwen ho on tia say what didn't buy or friends say even university cry highest education also or then in Sakokai and also I mean just a bibia ana grofotri din ebani say Kevin.
Let me show boss. Thank you very much. All right, thank you. Hello. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Okay, greetings, Kevin. Thanks for your good work that you are doing. And I want to tell Ghanaians that the calabash cannot be suppressed under the water forever. That never happened. And today, the people who assassinated Thomas Sankara, they are on trial. How many years now? It's 33 years and they are on trial. So whatever people do, whatever you do, as one day you live for it. Campori, he couldn't come, he's hiding away. Why is he hiding? So what is happening in Ghana today? They can't think. They are stupid. But there's a reckoning day for it. So a word to a wise.
That's it. Enough. Thank you very much. Thank you too. All right. Thank you for ending it nicely. Hello, caller. Hello.
Kevin.
Yeah. Can you turn down your TV? Can you turn down your TV a little bit?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Are you cool?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, Kevin. I go on car. Yeah, my kana first for my Ghana. Like a Ghana for no. I just ready to see if no could be one. Yes, he be. Just to see what you check is we. And how clear is it? Almost before.
Yeah.
First one, no.
Yeah.
Two.
I enjoy the 2 by account. Now you're 4-3. Yeah.
But the 2 by account 4-3. Period. No better. Now, some of them are all your order vaccinations. No. Or converting a fear of one convert. So
Kobe.
Now, and this is for no.
It comes back to Parliament, right?
Captain of all the mates. Yeah. Okay. We are personal. Gumapa Odi. Or Chitty. I'm going to I have no use to Mutamuti. What can I do? I don't support you. Then because of what? Ghana for the year, Ghana for the they may want to be organized to get mad enough, angry enough, vegetarian than it nonsense.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm sure also. All right, thank you. It is clear. You can see, sir, the Attorney General just needs Hunyuiga. Omo manipulating. Omo say, so Hunyuiga knew why they can't win this case. Hello?
Kevin, I'm back.
Yes, sir.
Kevin, on the say, one political appointment, Akufado Mayen. Me, who say, Oyejmano, and share some special prosecutor. Me, dear, for a best year, that special prosecutor.
Your line is not helping you at all. I know you really want to call, but I think, sir, where you are, no, your line is really not helping, to be very honest. There are a lot of people on the line. I'm sorry. Hello, caller.
Kevin.
Yeah.
Kevin,
yeah, welcome. Everything good.
Kevin, Kakame can say, yesterday, I'm paying for more my nuno. Among we are about more, say, a moment, no more for enjoy. I didn't think I can make us. I want to my hero. A black camera, so on fast, will be a Ghana is logo. Start I say, and right here, do my demand. I'm work. Mother, go no, mother, Jessica, no more. I didn't think you know. Bush of where I am a monk.
Oh, line and wow. Try call back and let's see. Hello, caller. Hello. Yes, sir. Good evening. Go ahead.
Hello. Yeah. Good evening, sir.
Yeah.
My name is Suleiman, calling from Tamale.
All right.
Kevin, I want to thank you very much for the show you've been hosting. And I want to tell you that you are really a prophet. And I want to take this opportunity to speak for the people of Tamale South. There's one thing I want to ask the people of Ghana. When Akufo-Addo gave free water for the citizens of Ghana, what happened at the end of it? And then today, you are seeing something like he's putting some embargo on some nonsense taxes be for 2 months, and people are happy about it. They should go back just a few months ago.
Go ahead. Hello? So bad. We lost him. Okay. He was making a good point. Hello, caller.
Yeah, hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Joe, calling from Leeds in UK. Yeah, my father used to say, "We all suffer, but some will suffer."
Oh yeah, some
more
will
than
suffer
others.
past some.
Yeah, yeah. So what is going on in our country? Ghana belongs to all of us. How we want it is how we are building it. So, like you were saying, the judges, how they want the country to go is how it will go. So, if they would put a monetary aspect on top of fair trial or human rights, it is up to them. They should not forget that wherever they are, even their children and their children's children will come to benefit from whatever they are doing today. So whatever we are doing lies ahead of all of us. So we should take a very a good thought whenever we are making any decision, because that decision can be good or bad. Our country is in a situation that we all need to come together and help build the country. But if we are going to base on political lines, and then judges are going to put laws that should be truthful, and I mean it's so absurd. It's so absurd. We are only praying that justice will prevail. I presume that the three judges who stood for the truth will still go for the truth. But I cannot talk the two who are being added onto the panel. We can only pray and hope that something good will happen. And like I said, I will end by saying, whatever we are doing, we will all benefit from it. If it is good, we'll benefit from it. If it is bad, we'll benefit from it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you for the call. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, Corbin. Evening. I also want to express my view on the Opuni case. And see, I remember kind of say, "Sir, say the Omobimeye who say a question and answer a question." They should remember, say, they will not be judges forever. See, I know. Me gidi pa say 1 hour to Opuni case is ubisa ba ku mu say one never Opuni ya ba ko no betumi aka ne why, but the man is still in court. Why? Just say you people are there to serve someone, you know, ubi nye bone kura na mo de bone aswa no. Which kind of country is this? So we are just telling them that they should remember that definitely the table will turn one day and they will face the consequences.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for the call. All right. Let me try and pick another call. Okay. I should have the time to call because I want to hear something. Me yet a survey. Hello? Yeah.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Martin said the Ghana economy, you need to be a Supreme Court to be more. Because they say the Omar and the political way, and a question, they say the GDA, so the Massam Kaka.
Mati, I'm sure. All right. Understand us, no, we'll be on trust the Supreme Court in the BM. Yeah. Hello, caller.
We have Ghana, we have a history of some 9 judges that the revolution killed. The revolution killed some 9 judges. We have that history, right?
Yeah.
When we say some of us growing up, when we read that history, some of us were so much against it because they and senior maybe just it. So now did we say now more at that time?
Yeah.
So did we say and so for personal and selfish interest in no much just to say no correct. No much just to say fita. So now did we say now more and a revolution need boom and I think they were justified. What I said, the revolution was justified to have shot those guys dead. What I said, and why being on you? 2020 election petition. Wow, to say Omu niawo say obegina mu amage for LGBT
Agoto
he knows nothing to law. What you say opinion or he reduced that guy to nothing. What I say? No kweno obiani abaye mutu wouldn't be the coy into this same Supreme Court. It sounds in some form. Say no omudi years revolution kum 9 of them now and they actually a bow mudia they can't and rollers kum na dia dey so bibi say no mo yeah and they were justified it uncropo is almost pa because obia to say adewe say na so no more dey omomra no more for their selfish interest no more dey omaya sem no nwan no ma fair sem no and no be no mo you what I say enti Guinea for me chiamo pa mama you the Guinean coup leader me chiamo pa
Ucha Guinea for Atiasie. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Yeah, Watara, good evening.
Yeah, friends, where the na pay wazu busa o number. Mentime nya o number.
Watara kasa me person meti wazu asem. Watara mpacha kasa.
Mate, a country they try to build national cathedral.
Yeah.
Now fighting about gayism and the lesbianism. This country, a friend say, your president or not so babechi, and Yankupo say Yensi National Cathedral. No, so president now onim baby ojina say LGBTQ say dear my friend say sisi or a force or wayfo. No, sabi President Mohammed Miba abontine ye both e ka say on onje to onyete. The late president knows about out ebe ka say onje to. Akufo the House never can win the president and the Speaker of Parliament. It's member out on one gin too. Why is the president want to remember out on Jimmy Becca? Charlie, the way I didn't equate Ghana, that this is not Ghana, we live for these people. Because you mean the blood bastard to pay. I said, people, I said, as a cat, or the man be on the Nachirica, the person be on the Nachirica, you to do, and that's what we if we now your friend the preaching Sunday every Sunday you know best of tabel okay love FM every Sunday be up Muslim for will pay the preaching because on yes and yamisati which was or customer but still for paying all your politics no even be there say to say and now go do them to your friends the bank issue by and get the people who and I'm sorry for yeah be sovereignty yeah panu ko kote the agenda ko jina eh Ghana no ntimi say bi tell me o awu kan ni say e dia bi beba asab no e be pi thank you
Watara. Right. I hope this is Phyla. I can end today's show. Hello. Okay. Hello,
Kevin.
Yes, Phyla. Good evening.
Mamimbo abasuri bapani adumapa adumadnia we Ghana man. Yankopon shira onya okase ntu nkoma ede bia wo sori mbo adumapa na mai Ghana enkona nimmi papa Kevin Taylor. Mpabo enka woyere enu womba ni wabusia fo nyina. Yo mbepomo na mimi incoming national organizer you Yusuf Yam na me incoming regional chairman Central region chairman lawyer Evans Amankwa na me chairman Yunus Owusu chairman Star Biabi na me no Kevin Taylor
Phyla
de me be nyina ne say won hu say Kevin mi papa
so bompaye enda
hello mi papa
Obompire enda me paucho.
Okay, nda me bompire one.
Obompire, I have bompire ma Kennedy Japan me paucho. Why?
Me bompire ma Kennedy Japan.
Aye. Why?
You mate.
All right.
Kevin Taylor mate. Me papa ukasa me die. Me papa Kevin Taylor. Ye ka corruption ya. MPP for acre bi. TDS, omo free. PPA omuyire free. Youth authority, omuyire free. Mo pension na aduru a say yento no $10 adwuma no to ma $19. Mo pension na abobo ye 400 ato akọ Kevin Taylor, omuyire free. Mo pension na paper Papa Kevin Taylor, Caterpillar to small scheme miners, Bako 500 ato akọ Mali. MPP mu pension na pick up 1223 anya taban ato akọ American. MPP pension na abobo ya 400 ato akọ Burkina. MP pension na back 750 ato akọ Ivory Coast. Muyire free. Mo pension na fertilizer Bunu region Bako $12 million ayera. Now to ebo mame ba me no abosu se wo ya de pa won ko to corruption to Opuni regional minister. Then you know MPP for the Supreme Court murder. Right information bill na new special prosecutor mu he. Yet they had a premise for 250 tank. Ayira nanado ade afarukwe. Ye ka corruption amu kabi. Ye tigana kwadua wemu. Na nanado apede sika 28 million Ghana cedis. Eda fu wiem eju sogu Ghana waso. Ye kan you come we see Ghana for no asana ko high play 34 million Ghana cedis. Eda fu wiem mpani discourse was we are no abede sere Ghana for. Ye kan you we no asana pede 10 million Ghana cedis. We Papa Kevin Taylor. Eda fu wiem sere Ghana for say musika na midi ko America no. Say di kwakoti ni pa ko no wa se wa busia for ina edi akọ. Na nado bobu 210 million. Okay, idea Mama dia anya shukura with the car power ba, with the American power batch ba, wa system power plant, with the Senko Faba, Asigulity 1 T2 T3 Mahama, Mahama asi atuabu gas. Yambisa MPP Mama di solar, edi abana vlongu. Yambisa MPP so mobile munche 1 power ba ko pe megawatt ba ko pe. Amuda aka Mama yamkani amu. Omudi ani se omunche sikandi abusia yanchendi United. So mube gumman fo njuma corruption adoru omu ba munye omunye Opuni dombe bia na 2024 ye ba power insha Allah de besi Kevin tell me Papa Kevin besi me Papa Kevin ye kasa be kasa ma akufa banti ma mi
bompire ma Kennedy bibi owo bia bompire say Nyankopon protect no why say fala ina Ghana for anabwa ina Ghana for me wa
so one nim sa ye be chen say
more reason say bompire man more reason pa why enti enyi akuma na bompire I mean
yo ye akuma mu fita bompire ma Canada Japan ba bia obia no Yankopon o hawa wo kombia no Yankopon titwaje no Yankopon yesra wa ni de kwan so hawa Canada Japan kum o yela wo kombia Yankopon nda na adui Canada Japan maye yanya sal bako ne famano Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama saraita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim wa barik ala Muhammad wa ala ali Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim fil alamin innaka alhamidul majid. Canada Japan dia no me Papa Kevin Taylor me mbo dia amin Papa Kevin Taylor me mbo dia me Papa Kevin Taylor Yankopon shiraw Yankopon nyaw kasiye amin Yankopon tu nkomaye amin Yankopon ma watan fufo hunu won fere Yankopon mbie wa adwuma mu nya no kase da wondwumayfo esan boni Yankopon mpengu o mafamu wa busiafo wo yere ne wo mba ne wo papa ne wo mama ne wa busiafo nyina Yankopon enyi ahaw mfiri wo mu Yankopon ma abre bia mu bibia mu ye bia no Yankopon mbie na nya kase ya Allahumma yidina fi man hadait wa afina fi man atai wa tawallana fi man tawallai wa barakallahu lana fi man atai wa laka shukru hamdin في موالي ولا يزن شر ما كديت اللهم رؤنا بالقرآن وجعلنا إمام ونورا وهدى من الرحمن اللهم ذكرنا بالأمان سينا ورأمنا بالأمان إينا اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما سريت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما بارك على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك الحميد المجيد. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار وقنا عذاب الدنيا وقنا عذاب الآخرة. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. Baba Kevin Taylor na nabi wa nsuhum Eastern region ya fana na akwa be chair powers wo tie I'll catch your coupon shop. Babiana, Aqua, Bia.
I mean,
I can say, Kupishano, that. And we have a pocket in Tilla. We have Pagoni, we might punch here.
I mean, sure, Hyla. All right. Okay, thank you very much for being part of today's show. If you watched us throughout the almost 4 hours, I'd like to thank you very much for being part of today's show. After my show on Loud Silence TV, it's time with Safaro. In fact, the show is I've forgotten your show, Safaro. I need to find the title of the show. So all those guys watching me on Loud Silence TV, right after my show, Saforo will take over from me. Wrap up. The wrap up is right after my show. Tonight he is discussing Opuni's case. So I will leave right now. It's exactly 5:43 p.m. It's definitely, I think, 9:43 in Ghana. Saforo will be taking over on Loud Silence TV. The wrap up, he is discussing Opuni's court case. So if you're on Loud Silence TV right now, watching us across Africa in Ghana, you still keep the dial on Loud Silence TV. You will get Saforo. You can watch the show live on also Saforo TV on Facebook, Saforo TV on YouTube. You can also watch it in Ghana. If you're in Europe, in America, Asia, you can watch it on YouTube. Saforo TV Africa. Saforo TV Africa on Facebook and on YouTube. In Ghana, you just have to stay on Loud Silence TV. After my show, Saforo will come up with the wrap-up. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of today's show. We are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. My name is Kevin Ekobe Editorial. My producers are called the Ghost Team. Have a wonderful night. Be good. We will meet tomorrow.
Africa.